So good luck with that. Oh, yeah. Oh, she paid a lot today. And when I went through the PayPal... See you guys in the next couple of days. But of course, like always, I have to show proof, evidence, and clear my name because why? That's who I am. And I love each and every one of you. And you know that makes him your pay pig. Eggs. So, Betty needs serious help. Them have a riot. A riot. Right? It's insane. So let's continue on. You can have loyal subs who seemingly don't have a mind of their own. Or if you are friends with it. It's like, really? Really? Anyways, let me take my dad's pen real quick. You know that this woman says I need mental help. Oh, fuck. For fuck's sakes, man. Let me just take my Valium, calm myself, because we got to go through this. Hi, Trish. How are you, baby? And we got to go through this, I that's what I'm saying, Tracy. She was never my friend. How can you pretend to be somebody's friend? Right. It was very toxic. Okay, so let's go to the doctor who lost her license, who tried like hell to break me and my husband up, who paid money to take my channels down. And let's go through it. Let's go through her craziness. All right. So this is what she wrote to Nicolina. Yes, you was there, Cinnamon, when she was trying to get everybody to go through these psych evaluations with this crazy ass woman that lost her license. Cinnamon was there. All right, so let's go through this crazy ass letter from her. Right? There's so many fake people. I love you too, all of it. It says, yeah, it's crabby. Are you serious about helping all causes, or is it only about who you can control with an ego play? Question mark. As a professional, I think you could recognize a deeply mentally compromised individual that is Betty Washam. Now let's dig into that. Deeply mentally compromised individual. Okay, so let's think about this for a moment. Does she know what a deeply mental person is? Because that's one thing that I'm not. I'm not a deeply mental person. I see my psychiatrist every 6 months that I've done for 30 years. I take my medication. I do what I'm supposed to do. I am bipolar. Everybody knows this. I do have a list this long with me, but I am doing what I'm supposed to be doing. Okay? This woman is not. She needs medication. I feel for both of your past experiences. No, you don't. Krabby, if you felt anything for my past experience of being raped by my grandfather and tortured and stuff for 10 years, you wouldn't be writing a fucking letter. Okay? If you felt for Nicolina's past experiences, you wouldn't be writing the fucking letter. See, you did that to trigger, is what you did, but it backfired. Yes, she's trying to brainwash you, break you down, and question yourself. Gaslighter. Just like Mr. Dank Williams. Same thing, just in a woman's perspective. Think about what she did to that prison. Think about what she did to those two women who that she was their psychiatrist and had them fight against one another and create a riot, right? A riot in a prison. That's not even what you do when you go to a women's prison as a psychiatrist. Something is mentally wrong with you, woman. You, not me. Back. All right. I do. She says, I do. and started a fucking riot and lost her license and lost what these people do. Okay.
All up. Give it all up, really. Charlie K one night, he came over from the other side. I remember he talked some shit. And you know what? Charlie K said something to me that it goes after an old movie. It goes after an old movie. If you build it, they will come. If you build it, they will come. And that's what he always has said to me ever since. And, you know, I took that as a, I ain't gonna say I'm always innocent, because I'm not. I'm not always innocent. I've done things in my life that damn well I hate and regret doing. There's something I wish I'd have never ever been a part of, and I'll tell you what it is. I wish to God, after I done the radio show back in '98, that I'd never met Jimbo Collins. How's that? I wish to God I would have went on with my own fight career and done the things, signed what I needed to fight, and do all that. Did you know what was time? I fought. It was in Rochester, Michigan, and then I went down to Knoxville Golden Gloves and fought under Ace Miller. Ace Miller. And
Okay, everyone, this guy's so full of shit. But wrap his streaming name if you want to go over there. I have something else I wanted to present that was actually sent to Nicolina today that I want to go over and break down with you. So if you guys want to watch Ernie, you're more than welcome to go to Wraps. But I have something that was sent to Nicolina that I want to go over today because it's insane what these people do. Okay. And if this person says that she is a professional, the only other professional that I know is the psychiatrist that got fired at the prison and lost her license due to making 2 inmate females fight and have a riot. And this woman has been stalking me for years. Okay. She tried to get me to tell her my life. I told her to fuck off. She tried to get me to let her contact my friends. I told her to fuck off. And then she went directly to Dank. Now she has wrote me many, many emails and apologized to me, but we're back again. You are so welcome, Izzy Pop. You are so welcome. So we are back again. And since this person claims to be a professional, I would say it's Dr. Lori, but she's not a doctor no longer because, like I said, she started an inmate fight between 2 inmate women and started a fucking riot and lost her license and lost everything because she's a crazy. Okay. So we're going to go through this, and that's what we're doing tonight. Rap is streaming dumbass, because we're a team and we do that. But I personally, when it comes to him exploiting Summer and stuff, I want no parts of it. Okay, I don't even want to stream him. It's disgusting. It's nasty, and he knows that's the only way. Yeah, that's all right, baby. He knows that's the only way he can get money is to do that kind of stuff. You know, thank you so much. Thank you so much, King. Thank Ken Sugi. Thank you so much, sweetheart. I don't know much about Bob and Lori, to be honest with you, Jackie.
Check.
I never really got in with them. They were voices behind the shit, and they modded me. I didn't know them. And then all hell broke loose. And then they said they wanted nothing to do with me. And so I was like, okay, well then fuck you. And then I went back for a little bit, and then I was like, no, I'm not dealing with it. So my sign behind me was actually made by a sub. About 3 or 4 years ago, they had this made for me, and it says Betty Washam, and then it has my MOA, my trademark right there. There we go. Yes, Cinnamon knows who Dr. Lori is. So we're going to go over this email that she sent to Nicolina because I feel it's very, very important that we go over this email. She wanted it to be known, but like I said, though,
know, but say it like that. Say, I don't know.
What was that? Is that making fun of somebody or something?
No.
Figured it out because I was looking on topics, and when Shelby said that there was a gun involved and how it supposedly happened, nobody knew, and that's how I knew that Shelby knows something about it. But then he said, "Oh, Shelby and Tim," and he named Tim, or not Shelby and Tim, but Kevin and Tim. I can't remember Tim's name right off the bat.
So you do know that Kentucky State Police came back with the gun, like the report on the gun, and it was too rusted and old to shoot and fire, the gun that Jimbo claims Shelby used?
See, I don't know. The I don't know exactly about any gun, the gun and stuff like that. I don't know. I only seen a gun like one time, and it's when Shelby had a gun and he put it up into over toward the dashboard, and then the one he put on me. That's it.
Do you know what a Kentucky cluster ring is? I mean, you are a
A
colonel.
cluster ring.
Yeah, Kentucky cluster ring.
No, not really.
Oh, okay. Well, it's missing from Ronnie King's, and it's also missing from evidence. I was just wondering if you knew what that was.
How's it missed from evidence?
It's missing from evidence, but it's missing off Ronnie King too. Some Kentucky ring that they're really rare, cluster ring or something.
You talking about a nugget ring?
I'm not sure, Ernie. I don't know my rings very well.
I don't either. I never was a jewelry guy.
Yeah. Well, I don't know.
I don't
Man,
know.
but,
So was it true that did Jimbo have jewelry or pennies or some shit?
I mean, I'm starting to be suspicious of it. Yeah.
Well, I mean, it was in the police report, right? I mean, I don't know did he turn it. I don't know what he turned in. See, I don't know, guys. I mean, that's what I tried to tell you all in the beginning, rap. I don't know. I didn't
You don't know
know.
what Jimbo turned in?
No, I don't know what all happened. All I know is what Shelby had in the black bag. I mean, I never even looked at it. I never even looked at it. He had this shit in the bag.
So, are you saying Jimbo turned some stuff in?
I don't know. I mean, that's what I'm asking you. Did he? I don't know if he did or
I
not.
don't know. Maybe we can ask Jimbo. He'd probably lie about it though.
That might be something you might want to ask him.
He won't talk to me. He's scared to talk to me now. He blocked me after I called him out for talking to Jerry when he told me the messages were going to be fake and fabricated. Then he came out with the messages by himself showing they were real.
But here's the thing. Here's what you got to ask yourself. Why would he message Jerry? And how would he even know Jerry was even around anything? I mean, all you got to do is question it and then say, Sam, why would he even act like he was in jail for if he wasn't in jail? I mean, shit like that, dude. I mean,
No, it's strange, right?
why would you message somebody? Didn't Kevin say she's supposed to be like one of the witnesses in the murder or something like that?
That's what Dixon said. Yeah.
Well,
Which
see,
was even more strange.
I do remember when I don't know if it was her or not, but I remember the prosecutor was saying that there's a witness is getting ready to change and turn on Kevin. I remember that in court. I remember that because we sitting in the damn room and Kevin was sitting like he wasn't there long at all. He got dismissed like right off the bat. His lawyer walked in and it was all out and everything.
Yeah. Oh, wow. Well, here's the thing with Dixon, right? He told me that when we were on the phone, right, He told me you tried calling him and then you came out with your phone call. But then he also told me when we were on the phone that you texted him not to talk to me. Is that true?
Hold on 1 second. Let me read this. This is why we can't have nice things and get along. If everyone took a minute and paid attention to the panel and stopped bickering, people would realize how short life is. Thank you, Tinker Bell Tina. That's awful nice.
That's
No,
nice.
that was a nice comment, guys. I mean, like I said, we got off on the wrong foot. But go ahead, Rap. What'd you say?
Oh, I was just asking because Dixon told me when I was on the phone with him, I had like an hour-long conversation with him. He told me that you texted him telling him not to talk to me. Is that true?
When did I do that?
When I was on the phone with him after you had your phone call with him.
After I had my phone call with him, you had your thing with him. And then when I found out about it, I said, "What the fuck are you doing, dude?" Like that. I was like, "Do you know who that is? You know, you was on live." I told him that. That's all I said. And then then that's why I recorded. And then I know how he is, though, man. He's been like, like one time I tried to get an interview with Kevin, right?
Mm-hmm.
And he went straight over to Jimbo's and let Jimbo do the interview thing. I mean, he talked shit about me, and then he crossed the story up again and told you, and then he told me something fucking different. That's why I recorded him, because he'd already told 2 different stories.
Why would you call him saying, "What the fuck are you doing, dude"?
Because he was talking, because you had him on live, and I didn't know if he even know that.
Oh, he knew he was on live. I told him you're probably listening, but
I didn't know that.
And then he told me you sent him a link to my channel, so I appreciate you promoting my channel.
I don't think I sent him. I might have. I might send him the clip or something.
Why didn't you play your entire phone call with him? Crickets? Are you still
Hold on,
there?
it's getting cold. I had to get in the car, man. What's up?
Oh, why didn't you play your entire phone call with him? I played my entire call with him.
I did.
Oh, you said we're going to cut it off right there, so I was just assuming that you cut it off.
Oh, well, I thought I did. I still have it. I think I still have it. I don't care to play it. Hell, I don't care to play it. Did you notice in the call that he asked me, Ernie, we're not on live, are we? You wouldn't do me that way, would you? You wouldn't put me on live. So I didn't have him on live, but I had him on record because he'd already lied. He'd already lied about me before, and I didn't want to trust. I don't trust him. I don't trust none of them.
Yeah, I don't blame you. I don't trust him either. He lied to me quite a bit.
Well, see, like I said, I didn't even know how many times you'd call or talk to him. But, here's the thing. If you really want to try to get somebody and you really want to get into it and you want to get into these murders and shit that's happening in Everett and Harlan and places like that, maybe you should talk to people like John Paul.
Yeah, I'm going to start talking to John Paul and Dixon.
But you're gonna have some fun with that one.
Yeah, for sure. I mean, Dixon and I talk every day. I just promise not to blast it on live anymore. But Dixon and I still talk every day, and I can't wait to talk with John Paul. You're gonna get a blast out of it too.
I don't know about all that. I don't listen to John Paul.
So, well, do you think Jimbo would ever come on your panel again, Ernie? Would you ever allow him on your panel?
I ain't want nothing to do with Jimbo.
A lot of my people in my chat think your fight with him is fake.
No, it's not fake.
And how can we know that for sure?
Dude, it ain't fake, man. I don't want nothing to do with him. After he lied like he did, man, and dude, when I went back and looked at the shit that that like just shit like in the fights and stuff, man. Like when I would sign, and if anything would have went wrong, it had been my ass on the line. No, man, hell no. And I see why and who made all the money and who did. Dude, I got crumbs of anything that ever happened that we supposed to done together and all that shit. And then him say I steal money. See, I didn't know he said I stole money from him, dude.
Yeah.
Dude, I never knew that shit. I never knew that shit was going on. He knows I don't watch this shit. I don't.
He lies about you a lot.
I know he does. I see that. I just don't, it is what it is. And I don't care. I don't get into that bullshit, man. It ain't like that, man. And when he started this shit on me with the stand, man, and I was sitting there like, dude, this is just going to blow over. And I let him get like way, way, way ahead of me.
I agree with this right here.
Get into shit that I was like, what the hell?
And look who it is that says it.
And then
Renee,
it come crashing down, and I was like, everybody was against me, and I was like, No,
friends.
this ain't me. This ain't me at all.
Respect Tina.
And then everybody's just
truth,
attacking,
so
and
y'all
it's
don't
hard.
like her.
It's really, really hard.
You know, my motto is truth.
You know,
the
but the thing about it is, you know, you have to watch out because he's got this way he does these damn receipts and messages that he just, I don't know how he does it. I still don't. I mean, I know a little bit about how he does it, but not
politics.
exactly to the full extent.
Photoshop and Adobe Acrobat.
Everyday life, truth is triggering to some people. Some people are very accustomed in their ways, and they're set in their ways, and they don't like change at any level. So, you know, I don't want to trigger anybody, but, you know, when people bring up flat earth debates and stuff like that, why do the other side get so triggered? They get triggered like somebody's mentioning something about their family or something. I don't know. That makes me question a lot. Makes me wonder, have we been brainwashed? But anyways, give me a few minutes. I'm going to let this play just a little bit longer while I make myself something to drink. Hope everybody's doing good. And I will be looking at the chat. Oh, here we go. Nicolina over there trying to fucking control Ernie's chat already. Nothing new.
Of him, the population is 701 people there.
When I went to high school, Burl Fee was the mayor.
Oh, okay. So it's a different mayor.
Yeah, I knew him now.
Gotcha. That makes
but
sense.
I didn't know Ronnie. I think he was the mayor when I was in maybe Black Mountain Elementary.
Okay. Well, here's the thing, right?
Ask away, Rap.
You know,
dude, I don't care to answer your questions, man. But you know, it hurts, man, when I don't really know. You know, sometimes you ask stuff that I have no knowledge of, and I'm hearing it for the first time.
Right. No, I get that. And you know, you're being really transparent, answering questions, and you know, telling me a lot about, you know, from your perspective and things, and it helps me understand better. But the thing is, you know, Ronnie King was a loan shark. You knew that, right?
I didn't know that.
You didn't know that?
I did not know that.
He was a loan shark. He would loan, like, say Dixon $1,000, and he'd just charge him $1,200. You know, and I'm really wondering if he ever loaned Jimbo any money before. You know.
I don't know. I mean, you know, Jimbo used to be into the card games and stuff, and loan sharks and shit. Did you know that?
I did not know that.
Yeah, he used to run the club. He used to run the card things, the card playing things. Anyways, I don't know much about all that. Did you know also that the woman that was on stand, she worked for him?
The woman that was on the stand worked for him?
What's her name? Pam?
Oh, really?
Yeah.
I didn't know that.
Yeah.
Wow.
They work for the same guy in the card thing. And because she tried to look, that's how I even met. Look, I can't even remember really how I met Pam, but it was through, they tried to get me to go work. And I worked for like 2 days, and I couldn't do it because it was illegal. It was illegal shit, and I didn't want nothing to do with it. That's the thing. So
it's starting to seem like you know a little bit about it.
I don't know shit about it, man. I'm just talking not the actual murder shit. I don't. I know about, you know, working with the card games and shit like that. That's what I meant. But I only worked like 2 days. I worked like 2 days, and I think I got fired, or I didn't like it, and I got fired and shit. I didn't want nothing to do with it. Jimbo was the one running it.
It's kind of like his online gambling he's doing right now.
Well, I mean, if he does that, yeah. I don't do that, dude. I don't do that. I don't gamble. Look, if I go to the casino, I'll play like a little bit, and that's it. I ain't addicted to gambling. I mean, I might play some, what's it called? Blackjack. I might play a couple hands of blackjack or a hand of poker or two. And if I win, I win. If I lose, I lose. I'm not into the big gambling stuff. I'm not into it. I don't gamble.
Yeah, I mean, I don't see you much as a gambler either.
I'm not a gambler.
See you more as somebody who likes to just get shit done. You know, results, not excuses, right?
Sometimes.
Well, Jimbo, he's got a live schedule about something about Walmart. You saw that?
I don't know. Probably. It's untelling. I don't know. Like I said, I don't watch for his shit. Don't watch his stuff. I don't. But I'll probably have 1,000 messages after tonight and screenshots and video clips, and that's just the way it is.
Oh, he's triggered. 14 minutes ago, he uploaded a photo or a video about his son's broken TV, and Jimbo's been listening to us.
Oh well, that's all right. Let him listen. Let him listen. Tell him that general manager in London, he's looking at them. He'll be looking at cameras tomorrow and everything. So he just finds out, he'll make world news.
I can't tell him that, Ernie. He's a pussy. He's scared to talk. He's blocked my phone number. He puts his chat on sub for 7 days.
Let's go subscribe. In about a week, you'll be able to talk to him.
I super chatted him yesterday, and he blocked me right away too.
He'll probably have JPay after a while or something. You'll be able to talk to him.
Yeah, I know how to use JPay.
You get all the damn interviews you want there.
Yeah, I would.
So there, and it's about time. So I mean, I don't want nothing to do with him, tell you the truth, man. After I found out this shit and all this shit is tied up with it and everything, I'm like, God dang, man, I don't want none of this shit. This ain't me. And I'm better than that shit. So I ain't fooling with it.
You are, and I think, hopefully old Thelma leaves his ass in jail like he did her.
He had messaged me like, bro, I got the 500, or I can't remember how you say that. Let's see. So her bond, they'd lowered it or something like that. And he hinted that he wanted me to help him get it. Notice, did I raise any kind of money for him?
Nope. You didn't raise nothing for Thelma. Or Jimbo.
Because I know Jimbo then was into that shit. He was, I know he was turning on me. I know he would. And that's why I said I just kept my enemies closer a little bit than my friends. And that's what I did.
Yeah, I mean, it's smart because Jimbo's never been your friend.
I'm starting to believe that, man.
Yeah, I don't think he's ever been your friend. I think he's used you, Ernie.
It hurts, dude. It hurts a little bit, man. But, I can see things into that.
Yeah. Him and BK both used you.
BK.
Old Burger King.
What do you think about?
Pretty
What do you think about
interesting
BK?
conversation, I gotta say.
I think he still sucks on his mama's tit.
So let me ask you a question. So since we're putting it all out here, and you're out here, and you're being nice to me. Did me and BK talked? We talked one time, and you was the subject.
Yeah.
And he was talking
let's
about
get real finally.
things
Ask
that you
the
had
real
done
question,
and he had
Ernie.
witnessed or something like that, supposedly on the phone call, which I don't know if it's true or not. And I wasn't there, so I can't say that I know, right?
Right.
So if I say anything and it makes you feel uncomfortable or anything, and you don't have to say anyways, it may be a lie. I don't know.
Mm-hmm.
But was he on the phone supposedly when you had just done something to your ex?
No, he was not. And he claimed that he had that recorded and he never played it because he doesn't have it. And it isn't true. He's spinning something that happened to me, Ernie.
And he talked about when you first went to Smoky Mountain Mama. I can tell you. Look. I know the dates. Did
you record that call with him?
I didn't, but okay. I know the dates. He said you went and seen Smoky Mountain Mama, and you went to Tennessee first around the summer deal, right?
Around the summer deal?
No, I'm not talking about the dates. Around that time.
I came to Tennessee back in June.
Yeah, I know it was around the time. I know it was. And he said you just went to see how it was like, right? And you came back, and then you went and stayed, didn't you?
Didn't
That's
really
cool,
happen like
dude.
that,
it ain't gonna get you nothing, dude. It ain't gonna get you nothing. I mean,
no, it didn't really happen like that.
But I mean, but you just seen, you got a feel of it. You got the feel of it.
I mean, it didn't really happen like that, but I mean, if that's what BK wants to say, then yeah, sure. But,
well, I mean, I didn't know. I thought you might have just came.
I think I was backed up
and stayed.
I think I was listening to what you guys are listening to.
He never heard anything on the phone. I told him about something that happened to me
on my end.
The morning after it happened when I was at a hotel, but he never physically heard anything that happened. No. He took it and spun it and made it seem like it was something that it's not. Just like he calls me a Satanist.
Nothing. So you didn't do nothing, obviously, right?
No, and he knows
Then
that.
why do they keep trying to put me like to look into more on you and everything? I can't find nothing on you. I'll be honest with you. I found that some of the things on you, but everything's just like it don't go nowhere. It don't go
It's
nowhere.
a dead end road, Ernie.
It is a dead end road.
I mean, they don't even know who I really am, Ernie.
But was you ever charged with it?
No, they don't even know who I am, Ernie. I'm the greatest of all trolls, Ernie.
He's
no,
trolling Ernie hard right now.
No, greatest of all trolls.
No, you get a bit of throat on this one. You don't get the bit of throat. But anyways, like I said,
he's a goat, huh?
He said something, and he might have tried to spin it. He probably tried to spin it in his way to say whatever it was. So, like I said, I'm not
he's a self-proclaimed goat.
Either way. But
get out of here.
This is a pretty good live. I ain't gonna lie. This is, this is probably the longest we've ever talked without shouting at each other or
very true,
throwing each other backstage or some shit.
I know. Normally, you just throw me right backstage.
Well,
yeah, start asking the questions to be asked.
There we go. You call me a backseat driver?
Yeah.
Ernie, come on, Ernie. I'm not
You're a backseat. You're a backseat driver, bro.
No, I'm a pretty good driver, but the thing is with BK, he took and spun things. Like I told him about this book I read, which is a really good book. It's called the Satanic Bible. If you read it, it has nothing to really do with Satanism, but it has to do with the hypocrisy of Christianity. And he took it and spun it like I'm a Satanist. I've never done a ritual in my life. I've never killed a kitten and sucked its blood. Like,
where did that shit come from?
BK, but I don't even believe that there really is a God, and I don't even believe that there's a devil. So I don't see how I could be a Satanist.
Well, the way is, I think one supposed to have like a halo, the other one has horns.
I guess so, but I mean, I'm agnostic, So
I don't even know what I couldn't even say. I couldn't even say that.
You don't know what an agnostic is?
That'd be like trying to get me to say crossy ant, and or I'd say calamari.
We'll see how long until I get blocked.
Calamari, whatever the hell it is. But anyways,
and Ernie's been really good about not blocking me or whatever. But
believes that there's nothing known or can be known of the existence of God or the devil, pretty much. It's
then how did you get here? Then how did you get here? Then how did you get here?
You don't know.
But how did you get here?
How did I get here?
How did a rap get here? Yeah, how was a rap made?
When a man and a woman really love each other.
But how did we get here then? That's what I'm trying to say. If none of that shit exists,
you came from some sperm and you grew in a woman. I mean, good God, Ernie.
Well, where did that come from?
It's not rocket science.
But I'm trying to say, where did that come from?
The Big Bang, I guess. And I'm not talking about the Big Bang.
So okay, well, no. I'm not trying to make you do nothing. I understand that. You when you was a kid, you was probably put in church a lot. You was in church a lot.
No.
You never went to church when you was a kid.
No, my parents don't even believe in God either.
Really?
Right.
Your mom.
Ash, you're right. Nothing's.
You're really biased.
Sorry, there's nothing wrong with people getting along. However, when people were trying to literally have somebody fucking swatted by the police, do you know that police kill people in swattings? So eventually they're gonna, when they catch people on shit like that, they're gonna charge them with attempted type of shit, So, swatting to me, or attempted swatting to me, is, I take that real serious.
About Blankenship, but you did not tell me that you worked.
Well, it looks like
executive protection for Hillary Clinton.
All right, so I guess I was backed up.
Tina,
call with him?
I didn't, but I know the dates. He said you went and seen Smoky Mountain Mama, and you went to Tennessee first around the summer deal, right?
What the hell?
Around the summer deal?
No, I'm talking about the dates. Around that time.
I came to Tennessee back in June.
Yeah, I know it was around the time.
Going
I know
on with my cursor.
And he said you just went to see how it's like, right? And you came back.
The hell am I doing? Okay, no. That's a large fire in Stockton. Absolutely large. That is a big structure fire. All right. Let me give a couple more opinions before I start it again. They're having chit chat. They're getting along. That's great. However, no real questions are being answered. Therefore, no one can move forward because we're just acting like nothing happened right now. I can't move forward like that with people, you know. We can have a talk, but we have to get somewhere. We have to find an understanding as to why people went so far. You know, granted, there's videos on my playlist that Ernie still hasn't answered to, and they're still on there. You know, they're still going to be up there until he answers to them, or he can bust them out. Meaning to where he can provide receipts that my assumptions or my videos were wrong. He hasn't attempted to do that, so that's why they stay up. You know, these people, I think, are all in it together, and I think Tina might be the only one that's not. And I don't know too much about Tina, but if you read the comments and stuff, you know, she gets blocked a lot from every channel. From, you know, it's kind of like how I was treated for a while, and I still am in all these other pockets. For some reason, Ernie isn't blocking me now, but all these other pockets are, you know, they are quick to block a motherfucker, bro. Especially like even if I'm not even asking a question, if I'm just, I mean, fuck, I can say the temperature or something, and it's like, you know, better be respectful, Dank. You're towing the line now, you know, and it's like, okay. I think I've noticed the same type of treatment. Fellowmon gets that kind of treatment, and so does this lady Tina, I think. Okay. Again, I don't really know too much about her, but it seems like she's always the one that's trying to be that they're trying to silence, and there's no good reason why. And I believe truth nowadays is the new hate speech, you know, and it's not just a YouTube matter. It's like I said earlier, it's everywhere. I mean, right now I can equate that to, you know, to issues that I'm having at work because my performance is a lot more, you know, I put more effort into my job than a lot of people, and those people have been there for a long time, so they're kind of set in their ways and they don't want change. Well, when I come in and I'm working a little bit harder, getting things done at a little bit faster of a pace or more consistent pace, then that means that it's going to have to, you know, that person's going to have to step it up a little bit, or it's going to show that they're not very productive, you know. So, and you know, and in turn they want to, they don't want people like that in there, you know. They don't want change. um, so hopefully you guys understand what I mean by that. Hey Stingray, how you doing? Krabby, how you doing? um, we're gonna go over this little Betty live stream that she just did because again, I mean, there's no reason to, but other than, you know, I guess I'm officially gonna title myself fact checker, or fact finder, or, you know, whatever, because she just went in there and lied about you, lied about everybody, lied about all the old situations. She tried to tell about all her, you know, pretty much she went up there and tried to explain why she had fights with certain people or whatever, and it was all lies, you know. She'll start out with a little bit of truth and then she'll turn into a lie, because that's, you know, the truth stops and then her disgusting ways have to be exposed if you're talking truth, and then, you know, but she doesn't want to do that, so she'll go left field with it. But hopefully you're doing all right, Krabby. And you know, you can reach out to either myself or Tag anytime, if you need anything or whatever. And I'm not sure if you're on my Discord or whatever, but you know, you're welcome to grab that link. I think it might be in the description. Let's see. Instagram, Facebook, Vimeo. I don't even go on Vimeo. Why do I have that there? Suggestion box, YouTube message. That's not a, okay. I really need to update my description box. That's embarrassing. No. Awesome, Krabby. Good to hear. Good to hear. Yeah, same here, Siren. I am as well. However, you know, so many people believe all these lies, and you know, there's a point where it's like, okay, you know, everybody knows that that person is just a complete liar, so why even worry about it? And you know, I ask myself that a lot. You know, why even do that? Like, you know, I really don't give a damn if people believe her bullshit lies, you know. But I do know that she tries to use her victimhood for gain, and she tries to take advantage of people that she calls friends, that she names as friends. But I don't think she considers anybody friends. Even the people that care about her the most, or that support her the most. I don't think Betty ever really cared for those people. I don't think she has the, okay, maybe I won't go there because I'm not a doctor, but it just seems like she don't give a fuck about nobody else but herself and her own game. And I mean, it's pretty fucking obvious by now. Yeah, super victimhood going on. And I mean, and it sucks for people that are actual, that people, you know, people that have actually gone through things, you know. It's really sad, you know. It sucks because I know there's a lot of people in this community, and she gives people a bad name, you know. People like I don't care. I'm gonna drop her name, NSC lady. Okay, that person right there has gone through some real life struggles, pain, and she came onto YouTube. I mean, her and I didn't even get along when she came onto YouTube. It took a lot of time for her and I to find a way. You know, it seemed like it was a concerted effort by some to keep her and I from being cordial to each other. You know, and we figured it out. You know, once we became cordial, once we put our differences aside, you know, we realized there was nothing there. There was nothing there to be hurtful or hateful about. And anyways, she is somebody that's, you know, it sucks because that is somebody that has a lot of knowledge. She has a lot of experience. I could tell, you know, she can pull out verbatim from people. You know, here, how am I trying to explain this? Because I love to do this, but she does this. She's gifted in doing this when it comes to like all these dark things that go on in this community or that are talked about, you know, like the trafficking and, you know, and all that, you know, the pedos by proxy or whatever. She can major spot them out instantly, you know. She's pretty good on that. And she can bring awareness to people that, you know, that might be a little more gullible in their real life or might be vulnerable, you know. But people like Betty, you know, go in front of hundreds of people, and because she's a lulz cow, so she gets an audience, and then like tries to trash people that she knows are real victims, you know. So it's pretty sad. Still, can you get NSC Lady's channel and drop it in here, just in case nobody's subbed up to her, because she does live streams a lot. And I think, you know, I think a lot of you guys, there's things to learn in NSC Lady's live streams. And maybe someday she will address her chat or she'll interact with the chat or whatever. But whatever she does, she knows what she's doing, and she's doing it to bring awareness. No other reason. So, thanks, Sil. Appreciate that. All right, baby. Sorry, guys. My voice is kind of it's not all there. Was yelling like a son of a bitch at work today. I was working with the dude that's been there for a long time, and there's like a running joke. I'm kind of like I guess I'm like the gopher in this warehouse. Okay, so either I'll help out this guy that's doing all the countertops, or I will help out the veteran of the place that's been there for more than 30 years, and he does specialty countertops and cabinets and stuff like that. So he does like the custom work. He'll do the secretary desks at colleges, police stations, all that stuff. All the commercial stuff, buildings and stuff like that. So I call it the railroad track. So like in the middle of the warehouse, there's like this neutral line where everybody meets to spray up plastic and to spray up material. Okay, so it's just, the spray table is like the equator. It's the middle. Okay, and so usually I'm working over in the countertop area, which is with this guy JC and stuff, and and usually I'm over there or whatever. Now, when I get called to go work with the dude that's got all the knowledge, I call him the master craftsman. When I get called to go across the spray table, I instantly turn off and turn around and go, "Thank you, Greg. God, I do not like working with that damn criminal." Or there'll be a few people that are working there, and I'll be like, "Man, thank you for getting me away from that ghetto, man." So it's like it's nice and roses over here working with the guy that's been there for 30 years, and then when I'm working with this guy that we're always fucking with each other on the other side. So it's like, "Yeah, you fucking convict." He's got tattoos all up and down his face and his arms and everywhere. So I tease him all the time. The dude that was in charge of that area before him, that died from from the sickness, he was tattooed up and down as well. He had scars from his neck all the way down to his big ass belly, and then apart from there. So he was like, and then he was just like gang tattoos everywhere. So it was way more fitting back when I was, when that dude was alive, and when I was newer, because I'd be like, "Oh yes, I get to get out of jail. I'm out of here. Fuck working with them goddamn convicts, man." And then sometimes when those guys come on over to where we're working at, I'll tell my guy Greg, I'll be like, "Greg, put your tools away. There's a fucking thief in the building." It's fucked up. It's just a running joke that we got, though. I mean, they do look like fucking, it's funny. It's so funny to see, me, because I'm just like a regular dude, whatever. And then this dude fucking tattoos everywhere. I guess he's a motorcycle guy. He's not like a gang member. He's a motorcycle member. And, so you could just imagine him walking up, and I'm telling the guy next to me, "Watch out for this guy, man. He likes to steal a lot. He'll take your drill, bro. He won't give it back," which is true. It's not even a lie. He'll, these people have problems with borrowing people's tools and then not bringing them back. I'm like, oh man, I give people hell about that shit at work, because I actually bring my tools to work, and I'm trying to build enough tools to where I can leave them there and then have the same tools at work, at home. But right now I'm lugging tools to and from work, and I'm like the only person at that company that does that. Everyone else has just like tools that have been bought, and everybody has to share them and shit. And it's like, I don't like to wait around while this dude has to fucking drill some holes for me to use that drill to do my thing, So I'll just bring my own shit. But I expect you to respect my shit if you're going to use my shit, right? So, anyways, Why are we talking about work? What up, James? Hey, Kat, how you doing? Perpetual, how you doing? Lottie, Betty Boop. Oh shit. Do we have a party? Oh no, we're considered a gang. Oh, that was a bar. Anyway, ain't that some shit, Loudy? Loudy dowdy, we likes to party. We don't cause trouble and we don't bother nobody. Just some niggas who's on the mic, and when we rock up on the mic, we rock the mic right. For all my dogs, keeping y'all in health. Just to see you smile and enjoy yourself, cause it's cool when you cause a cozy conditioning, which we create, cause that's our mission. So listen close to what we say, because this types of shit happens every day. Shout out to the 90s, Snoop. Let's see. My babe's in the chat. It's her day off right now. She's at the store, so she'll be here in a little bit. Dank, damn, it's a meeting. Well, if anybody wants to come up and chat, just let me know and I'll look at my computer, because I'm really not even. Can you guys hear me well? My microphone's over here by the computer and I'm over by my fucking table saw. Anyways, sounded like Snoop. Sounded just like Snoop. You know, it's funny. I grew my hair out for a while and I had like an afro. Well, I don't think I looked like Snoop too much when I had the afro, but when I used to get my hair twisted up, corn rolled, woo, man, people used to call me the White Snoop Dogg. No joke. His real name is actually a name that I would have named if I would have had a boy, if I would have ever had a son, I would have named him Calvin. And that's actually Snoop Dogg's real name, Calvin. Absolutely. In 3, 2, 1, cheers. Bring back the fro. Oh shit. Have you seen the picture of it? It's funny because I fucking okay, dang question. Let me see. This might be a serious one. Why didn't you use my example of Betty Washington's line, "Read money, DFK" was a very poor example. I don't really know your guys' situation, and she tries to say that. See, I've never seen any receipts. I don't know how much money you gave. You're very welcome to jump on and talk about it, Stingray. Like I said, what I'm saying is I don't really know that situation, so I don't feel comfortable talking about it. I do know what her rebuttal to it is, it's like she says that she sent extra money because in Canadian dollars it's, less than American dollars. So, I don't really know anything about it. That's why, Stingray. And actually, I did it for a reason. I was telling Tagger earlier, I only did a little piece of that situation because I knew that it was gonna trigger her into some kind of response to it. And I know that all her responses are filled with lies. So I was just waiting for that. I believe she did that today. I believe she did react to that. Had a lot of things to say about that. So we're going to bust those out. And also, I have receipts on top of that receipt. So I have the DFK video that he put out. I have where she's saying, where she said that she, because she failed to mention about DFK telling her that he didn't like her hair, because she did say that day that the reason that she took this, that the reason that she was fucking with him for the money or whatever, was because he said that he didn't like her hairdo. She didn't mention that today. I don't think. I didn't watch the whole thing, so I can't really say. But yeah, if you want on, let me know and I'll shoot a link. Hey, Kathy. Yeah, I must have missed it, Stingray. Yeah, I've actually shown Gracie's receipt, right, Gracie? Because she actually sent me a real receipt. Absolutely. Let me know when you're ready. Yeah, I believe you gave for the BBAC, and you got no AC out of it, did you? I'm just kidding. Oh my god. Oh my god. That was such a fucking scheme. And we'll have to go. I was totally just joking. I hope you guys do understand that. But yeah, if you come on, I can even go back to the video that I made, busting out the whole, that donation, that large donation and everything like that. But yeah, Gracie gave Betty money for a microphone, I believe, and Betty never bought the microphone. Obviously she has one now, and I think Steve bought her that one. But the fact is that Betty refuses to even acknowledge Gracie, and it's like, how can you not acknowledge someone that sent you $150 fucking over the internet? I mean, you must be ranking in some donations to not feel like you remember anybody. Hold. I'll grab more receipts that I haven't put in a vid yet. Okay, just let me know when you're back and you want the link. It does make it hard, Stingray, to watch. Just letting you know in case. I think she's been working on the audio thing. If that's what you're talking about, babe. I was gonna send 1K. So glad I didn't. Holy shit! Why, Gracie? For what? Like what? What did she? What almost compelled you to do that? Because I didn't even know that you were. I mean, I know that you sent her that money before or whatever, but I didn't know you were. I mean, man, $1,000 for Betty. What was she doing to? I don't know. Oh, babe, I do that all the time, especially at Walmart. I'll tell you why, Dank, because she's an entitled cunt. Probably the comment of the night so far. So, give you that. Can I make that pin? Pin. So I guess I haven't even made a video. Man, I've been fucking being very, very nice, as a matter of fact, because there's so much shit that she's been fucking making up and lying, and so much shit that she's stirring up between the communities, and I'm watching it all. I got it all. I just haven't made it, put it into videos. And a lot of shit, like the other day, she was doing a live stream and she fucking muted herself. Well, first she got a phone call. Her phone was ringing during her live stream, and she muted herself. She was on, she was muted for like 5 minutes or whatever. She comes back and she goes, "That was Dank's work calling me." Oh, fuck. I swear I tried to say that with a straight face. My work would never fucking call Betty, okay? Because my work is already aware of Betty. That's the problem. That's where you fuck up, people. Where you say what you're gonna do before you do it. Like that's just not smart. It's like saying that you're a top secret Army Ranger on the fucking internet. Okay. I could fucking say that I'm a fucking doorknob, but eventually I'm gonna turn on you. I mean, come on, dude. Okay, give me a second, Stingray. How do we do this? Invite. Copy. X. Where's my chat at? What in the hell? Huh. Let me know if this goes up. YouTube doesn't support comments on private videos. Okay, so why is this saying that it's privated, and how do I change that? Because when I first started this stream, it was on private. And so I went over here and changed it to public, which it is now. Are you guys watching this? You guys see this? It says YouTube doesn't support comments on private videos. Okay, hold on. Here we go. I got you, Stingray. Don't need no damn StreamYards. I'm gonna drop it in the chat right now. 20 viewers. Oh shit. Dubsack. What's up, Ohio Steven? How you doing? Or Ohio Steve, I'm sorry. Yo. Can you hear me now? Okay, I'm going to drop the link. Hopefully it doesn't freeze up on us now. All right. We hear you. We hear you. Okay. I think I just heard a boop. A boop or a beep. But that means Stingray's in the place to be. I don't want you to accidentally dox yourself, so we'll go like this first.
Oh,
Yep.
okay.
Howdy.
Hey, man.
How's it going?
Well, this will be our first time actually talking on the microphone instead of typing all the time.
Absolutely. Absolutely.
Yeah.
Well, good to hear from you. And sorry, I don't really know that whole story about that. So, if you can just,
Yeah.
you got all the time in the world.
All right, man. So I just thought this will make up for the boo-boo with DFK because I know I was there that night and she did pay it back right away. And she also showed it in her live. So that's squared away. But she went around after I tried to quietly sneak away from her and went around and slandered the fuck out of me.
Hold on, Stingray, really quick.
Yeah.
She did give that money back, but you were there to hear her say that she took the money because, one, he said he didn't like her hair that day.
Yes.
And two, because he invited me on his panel and then he came on my panel.
Yes, correct.
So if nobody would have brought anything up or if somebody would have not brought up anything about what's going on with that $100, don't you think, would she have kept it?
Yes. Oh, for sure she would have. I'm sure she would have.
So and then she lied today.
Forgot about it, if nobody said anything.
And then she lied today, and she was trying to say that in my title, and first of all, she's trying to say that I changed the title. I never did. It's the same as when I uploaded the video. So she's just another little white lie from Betty.
That's how she lies.
Exactly.
Yes.
Yes, she's saying that in my title, I'm saying that I contacted YouTube or Google.
Well, she said that you actually called YouTube or something like that.
Nothing like that.
No.
No, I called her. Remember, I called into her stream,
and
she was like, "Oh wow, is that you, Dank? Is that you, George?"
Yeah.
Remember, and then you were there. You were on the three-way, and because I said something about the dude from Echoplex, and I think you agreed with me on that about the dude's a commie and a piece of shit.
Right.
Right. So that's the call I was talking about. What I was saying is, maybe I was exaggerating. Maybe she would have gave it back if I didn't call. But my point was to say that she had to give the money back because I called her out for fucking trying to steal money from her friends.
Correct.
That was it. I wasn't trying to say that I called YouTube or Google. Why would I do that?
But that's how she operates. She's very sly with her fucking lies,
Absolutely. Now go ahead. I'll mute up.
Okay. So first thing, I decided I had enough of listening to her ranting and raving and crying about you all the time and encouraging, the exchange between, she kept saying she's going to sue. And then behind the scenes saying she had no fucking money to sue you. And the fact that you live in California, they wouldn't take it on anyway. Right.
Nope. Yeah. Cause she actually busted herself out on that one too, because she actually went to the court and they told her that there's nothing you can do when it's across state lines, I guess.
Yeah. Exactly.
In this situation.
Then she went on, kept saying that, and then trying to bring up a record of yours and blah, 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 and this and that. If you were
Yep.
such a bad criminal, why haven't they picked you up already? You know,
Absolutely,
like for
absolutely.
fuck's sakes, get a
She's
grip.
using an old warrant. Okay, there's no way that I'm going to try to deny that I didn't have a warrant. Okay,
Right.
I had a warrant. Okay, I've
Yeah.
already taken care of the warrant. Whether
Right.
she, what she's doing is she's using old receipts, and if they haven't
Exactly.
changed the record, then they haven't changed the record. I just got pulled over just about 3 months ago, and I got a ticket going 68 and a 45. Okay, if I had a warrant, I think they would have took me into jail that day.
No shit. No shit.
Okay, so they let me. They let me go because of I was on my way to work.
Yep.
You
And
know?
she's like what you just said. She uses old information and then repeat. What do cults do? They repeat it until people finally start believing it a lie, and they don't even realize they're believing a fucking lie, right?
Absolutely.
And that's what she does to her empty-headed, non-thinking for themselves followers, right?
I agree.
So the reason why I was such a threat to her is because I know a lot of shit in behind. That's why
she's trying to stay, and that's why she's still trying to stay kind of nice to LaDon. Like tonight when she was ending her stream, she was like, I love you, LaDon.
Yes.
Uh-huh. Yeah,
And
we
look
know
how-
you and I know her because not because of I was her friend, but because of I've seen this over these years. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And you became her friend, so you know a little bit different side. But
I got a good taste in behind the scenes of her. Oh yes.
Go for it.
And everything she accused me of. I'm not a controlling type person. In fact, I hang back a lot of times. I'm subbed to over 900 fucking channels. Okay. So a lot of times I don't pay close attention really to all those channels. I'll hone in for one channel or two or three for a while, and then I'll focus in on others if something interesting comes up. And for all that last year that I was hanging out with BW, I never knew who LaDon was. She was never around. I don't even know who she was. So I can't be jealous of somebody I don't know.
All her old friends, all her old. Well, I mean, like she tries to say that this person Ty has been around for a long time. I don't really know who they are. I mean, I do see. I've seen that Ty in there for a long time, but
he's around a lot more.
I don't know how they communicate offline or whatever. I can't speak to that.
Right.
But she's pretty much lost all her friends from like 2 years ago.
Just friends. It's a cycle,
It's a revolving door, correct?
Yes, and it's always a new bunch of people that don't know nothing about her.
And she's okay with it at this point.
Right.
Because she knows that, like LaDon, she was able to milk that as long as she could. I mean, she even got an airplane ride out of it and all kinds of cool little trinkets and a good idea for a neon sign and all that stuff. But once that ends, then she could just she'll just throw it away like some gum, a gum wrapper,
Yeah, that's what she does. And she went and told Nicolina and a whole bunch of people. And I know, like, I've heard all the rumors about me, and it's just like, oh my God, every time that woman opens up her mouth, she comes out with another lie. Like, what the fuck, I'm just going does it ever end?
And it's really hard to keep up with so many damn lies.
Yes.
And people think that we're exaggerating when we say it like this, but you really got to know the person to understand. Like, I don't call anybody else on the internet a compulsive liar. That's about as extreme as I'm going to go tonight as to how I feel about her. But she'll go on live tomorrow and say that I was obsessive and that I called her the P word 13 times, and
I've never heard you use that word, not in reference to her or anybody.
Well,
except the ones who are actually proven. Yeah, exactly. Yeah, right. And that's the only way it should be used when someone
has no court case.
Has a record.
That's why she knows. That's why she knows she has no court case. She knows she has no anything. She knows that this whole time, since the beginning, she sent me her driver's license. She sent me all kinds of weird shit. And I've never used any of it against her. I've never tried to call her on the phone. Anytime that we had a conversation, it was a set up conversation, except for that DFK day, because she was stealing from the dude and I didn't like it. So I jumped on there, But like she tries to make it seem like and then she tries to do this thing where she says, oh, he says that if I talk to him, that he'll bring down a video every day that I talk to him. No, and she is what she's doing is she was drunk when we talked, and she's trying to twist up my words. Okay, what I told her was what I tell everybody, just like what I said earlier about Ernie. If I make a video that is about somebody and I'm wrong, or they have receipts to prove it wrong, or or something like that, if they can dispute it or refute it, then come on with it, and I'll bring it down if I'm wrong, and I'll correct myself. I'll even do an apology video. I've done them before.
Yeah.
But none of my shit. There's nothing. She has done nothing to prove anything. And then we can get into all her stories about how she saves all kinds of children. Like, how can not one of her people ask her for one piece of evidence?
Right. Yeah, exactly.
But maybe they do behind the scenes. I don't know. I was never her friend. You know what I mean? Like,
no, she's never shown an actual proof of what children she saved. She just spins this old stories over and over and over again. And her new people don't know any better because they don't know. They just don't know.
And you know what? I've been going.
You know what? Wait, you know what method she uses? Her victimhood. She draws sympathy. That's how she gets all these new people, because they all feel sorry for her.
Well, she does do that, but she knows how to play different roles. Stingray.
Oh yeah.
She also plays the what do they call it? She likes to call the submissives, and then the dominant. She likes to be the dominant when it comes to being in a friendly relationship with other women, maybe.
Yes, she takes over panels. We've all seen that.
Yes.
She takes over every panel she's gone to and doesn't allow anyone to speak.
And I think she tries to strike fear in them. And, and I think a lot of the people that are her friends are really afraid to even leave her at some point, because they see we've seen what she's done to Betty Boop.
Yeah.
The lies you're gonna explain her lying on you today. And then the way she did LaDon, as soon as she came out with her and LaDon breaking up or whatever, what did she do? Instantly start bringing up LaDon's husband maybe being gay, and just like going to where you should never
naive,
go. Yeah,
innocent, and I always thought was a real sweet person, but dumb, because
the fact that she told LaDon that she faked having fun at the fucking Alabama concert. Bro, you're the worst person to be called a friend. Like, I feel bad for anybody that thinks they're friends with her.
Do
you know what I'm talking about, right?
Yeah. Even when she claims that she had my back, like she says she uses the word everyone for what, 2 or 3 people? That's not everyone,
Yeah, she's very exaggerated.
Yeah, because I'm strong, when I do speak about something and I'm sure about, then it's kind of hard to break me, because when I'm speaking the truth, no one's going to convince me that I'm not speaking the truth. You know what I mean?
Yeah, and I kind of know you from other pockets, or from like other channels around or whatever. So I knew you as the other name that you had or whatever. So it was only like I was just waiting. I was waiting.
I was Fiction Fighter, Lost Junkie, and then Stingray. Yeah,
I knew Lol's Junkie. I didn't really know you as Fiction Fighter or whatever, but I did know your reputation or whatever. So I knew that you were going to get it, or something was going to happen, But everybody has their time. Look at Betty Boop has time. Yeah, everybody has their story. You know what I mean? It's really trippy.
Yeah, I knew we weren't going to last. I knew the whole time I was friends we weren't going to last. I knew it, because the way she talks, like, she talks so sweetly for a time, and then her mask slips, right? And behind the scenes, there was a lot going on, a lot of conversation, and a lot of the time it was to listen to her bitching and complaining and crying, and all about Steve and all about you and everybody else. How she was such a victim, and no one has been victimized as much as she has on the internet. She's the only one of everybody that has been victimized. That was her claim, and it was never ending, just on and on and on. You get her on a private call, that's all she would talk about was herself and all her troubles and this and that. And if you say a little bit about what you've been through, she ups ones on you every time.
Absolutely.
I've got it worse. This happened to me. La 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 la. Right?
Absolutely.
And, it was
that's
sickening.
her to a T.
Yeah. And she went, when we ended a friendship, everything was projection. Everything that she said I did is what she fucking did, not me. I even have a fight with her when I was a mod. I don't like blocking people. I like to see what other people are saying, even if we don't agree. And that's how I always treated my own fucking hangouts or my own streams. Unless they were absolutely nasty and calling me names and doing nothing but just being assholes. But if they were having a conversation, I ran it like you, Dank. I did not want anyone blocked.
Yeah.
Time out maybe if they were going just a little bit beyond the boundaries of conversation. But other than that, right? Like I don't like to block anyone just because I don't like them because of rumors or whatnot. And so that's how I am. And so we had arguments about that because a lot of times I would let other mods block, not me. I would time out, but I would not. Right?
I've seen it.
Yes, that's how I know.
That day that went down with the DFK thing, when I was in that call with her, I even said, "You fucking did that in front of." I don't know if
Everyone.
I called you. Well, no, I said I singled you out.
Yeah.
I said in front of Lowell's Junkie or maybe Stingray. I don't know which name I said, but I said it because I was like, wow, like even she can't. There's no way that Stingray is going to let this go. And I seen that you were already asking questions in that chat.
Yep.
You were like, "Is this real?"
Yeah.
What the fuck?
And she told Nicolina that I was controlling a lot of the times what I was doing in behind, and just like how she treated LaDon. "You're not my mother. Don't control me. I'm the boss here. Blah 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 blah." And meanwhile, I was trying to tell her stuff for her own benefit, and
so was LaDon.
Yeah.
And so was LaDon.
Yeah, it's like, don't go on Trump.
She's a goddamn wreck. She's a wrecking fucking ball, man.
She is, absolutely.
Steven needs to get a hold of that, man. He needs to. I don't know. I'm not trying to say anything because people are going to say, "Oh, that's your ultimate agenda is just to get her off of YouTube." But dude,
I don't know.
They just got married. Like, they need to take their life more serious.
And she was out being a lush with LaDon out in the bar, getting drinks from another guy and wanting to go to a fucking hotel just after getting married to Steve. Did he not hear that?
Yeah, we all know that if she was in her hometown or whatever, that would have happened.
Mm-hmm.
It was just, it was just wow.
Time. Yeah.
That was, LaDon dropped some bombshells, man.
Oh yeah.
So sad. But really, like, I don't really care for LaDon because LaDon she sat back and let Betty say some disgusting shit about my lady, and like whatever. She's gonna lie on me or whatever, but she just.
But that's what Betty wants. She wants yes man. She doesn't want anyone to think for themselves. She wants someone she can control. And that's what LaDon, she fit that. And that's why LaDon was her best friend until recently, because she had enough of it too. I was just like LaDon for a while, but I played it like that. And then I started having enough. And her and I would have some fights. What's that?
Okay, so let's get into your whole story about this.
I never spoke to LaDon. I didn't know who LaDon was.
No, but LaDon did. She helped out Betty financially a lot. So
yes, but that was after I was clear gone out of the picture.
Correct. Yeah, right? I know. You were that gum wrapper that was thrown away.
Yeah,
and so she needed a new piece of gum, and that was LaDon.
Yeah, and then Betty accused me of blocking a bunch of people that I didn't even fucking know. Well, except there was one that I knew, but I did not block anyone. And she said she actually watched me do it, and it's like, how can I have done it if I wasn't even there? Because a lot of times near the end, I didn't even go to her channel or live. I was doing other shit, right? So how could I have done it? So I've yet to see receipts and proof of me actually deleting anyone out of her chat. Especially near the end when I decided I didn't want to be her quote unquote friend anymore, right? I don't play that way. Right?
Let me highlight Betty Boop's comment. It says, "I don't know LaDon, but at least I'm not the only dumbass to let Betty watch him come to their home." And it's sad that she has to say it like that, but because she's not a dumbass. Betty Boop for sure is no dumbass.
Right.
And Betty Boop never fucking went after Tag. And Tag's always been around. And Tag has never even went after Betty. She's just always been neutral.
And did I come after you guys at all? Did I ever come after you guys? No. Because I remembered that the thing that made her tail the worst was because you put out her words, lady. You always put out her words against her, and she resented.
It's kind of hard. Yeah, it's hard to understand that. Like my thing is not. She tries to make it seem like I'm some obsessed dude that is mad because she didn't give me no play.
Yeah,
bro. Seriously, I've been with my lady longer than I've known this lady. Yeah, okay? And me and my lady have never separated, not once.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, Betty has gone through all kinds of relationships, and me and my lady have been solid.
Yeah.
So like for her to go up there and call my lady fucking a whore and shit like that,
Right.
it really doesn't bother us that much because we both know. Okay,
Mhm.
my lady is the best, dude. She is the most
respectful. Yes.
Yes, she is, and she's the most supportive person in my life. Okay.
Yeah.
And the thing is, like, to hear coming out of Betty,
Yeah.
it's like, oh
She's
man,
one to
like,
talk,
wow,
right?
how can this lady look at herself in the mirror and be like, man, I feel good about what I said about that. You know what I mean? Like,
yeah.
I thought you were about the women. Like, at one point, she was supposed to make a YouTube channel that was strictly for women, for like battered women or whatever.
Oh.
She never even launched that shit off the ground. She just says whatever she wants to say.
She doesn't care. She doesn't care except anybody of BW. And another thing, even if you were close enough to have you charged or whatever for harassment or whatever, it would be null and void. Do you want to know why? Because she invokes it. She provokes it. She interacts with you. Whether she, you know what I mean, doesn't matter. That would be thrown out because, when you encourage someone to come at you, and if you're constantly lying and people are just pointing out your lies, then what case is there? There's no case against you, Dank. There would never be a case against you.
Absolutely not. I know that I've never threatened her. She tries the one threat that she tries to say is the one that came from her ex-boyfriend, the dude from Wisconsin. He did say some weird shit when we were on a phone call. He said something about, like, oh fuck, like I wish a truck would hit her or something like that. It wasn't a direct. He didn't say like, oh, when I see her, I'm gonna run her over with my truck. I think he just said she could, she can get hit by a truck for all I give a fuck about her.
Right.
I think I might have asked him like, are you guys gonna get back together or what? It was one of those things. And she took that and says that I co-signed this bet that me and him made that like who's gonna be the first one to find her and run her over with a truck. Mm-hmm. It's like, damn, this lady's imagination is crazy, man.
Yeah, I want to apologize to chat because since the chat doesn't show up in StreamYard, it says it doesn't show up in StreamYard. This is what YouTube doesn't support comments on private video. I guess you had it on private at first.
I don't know how to change that.
I don't know either. Oh, you didn't log in. Did you log in?
Yeah, I'm logged in.
You're logged into StreamYard, right?
Yeah, let me go to general settings really quick. Nope.
No, you can't change it, huh?
Mm-mm.
Shit, that sucks because I can't.
Here, okay, well, let me see. There's got to be a way for me to. All right, let me go over here and pull out the chat. You'll be able to see it in a minute.
What, the comments?
Yep.
Oh.
Give me 1 second.
All right.
But go ahead. Like I said, I know you wanted to come on here and you wanted to explain her lies about the story about you guys and the money situation. So
yeah. Okay. So first I gotta
I'm gonna hook you up with the comments in 1 second.
Yeah, I just gotta share screen.
Okay. What do I gotta do to
hold on? I'm just gonna share and you just gotta approve me to share.
Gosh.
You just gotta hit the 3 dots, but where I think above my name and approve.
Okay. 1 second.
Oh, it's sharing my screen, so they should be able to see it on. Let's see, on YouTube.
Let's see.
My screen should be showing up on your YouTube now.
Let me see. It just shows me and you on there right now, I think. Hold on 1 second. This solo layout, should we do that?
Yeah.
Maybe I should take down this one right here. Okay, so it's just showing you your avatar.
I know it should show my screen. Did you approve my share screen?
How do I do that? Hold on. Let me grab this chat really quick for you.
All right. It should be showing your YouTube right now on the screen. On the YouTube side. Can you guys see it?
Oh shit! What did I do with that damn thing? Right here.
Oh, take the grandma.
Yeah, that was
Hi.
Betty's latest lie about Tag is that Tag has 5 kids, 5 kids and a couple grandkids.
Oh,
She's never even been pregnant.
right. Good Lord.
Jeez.
Her lies never stop.
All right. No, it's just showing your avatar. All right, it's not even showing your avatar. It's just a white screen. Okay, so now I'm going to click on your 3 dots.
Yeah.
And it says edit name, edit mic settings, kick from studio, or ban from studio. That's it.
That's all. Okay. Okay. What if you go?
And then right here it shows exit solo layout because I have you on solo layout right now.
Yeah. There's no button for screen sharing.
No. Well, I can.
Hold on. I'm gonna stop and I'm gonna do it again. Ready?
Yep.
Share screen. Hold on. Entire screen. Okay. Share.
There we go.
Is it working now?
Yep. I see you. You're an extra little pip that just came up. So add to stream.
There we go. Okay.
And then, bam.
All right. Now,
So
first
go ahead.
I'm going to show you. Okay. That's the first one. This is one you did about up church bodies. So I had to put that in. That is the truth of why she brought down BBAC. She never said that, did she? She never said anything about that, did she? She told me that in private.
Told you what?
But I'm putting on my screen.
That she was forced to shut it down.
Yep.
By who?
Read what on the screen there.
Oh, here we go. You're about to see the chat right now because I just found public. Save changes.
I can't see anything right now because I'm sharing screen.
Okay, no problem. But I'm just, yeah, we're good.
You see it?
Yeah, it says, oh, and the truth about BBAC scam. Wet Brain got tired for being reported as a scam on GoFundMe. She was forced to shut it down. And I'm one of the people that reported it.
Yep. And she said
I
she
had a lot of proof.
getting...
I had so much proof to my claims. There was no way that I wasn't.
Yeah, and there was like daily. She said daily they were getting reported as being a scam daily.
Well, I didn't do that. I didn't do that like that.
Then she changed her story after her and I, veered off as being friends, and she told everybody that her and what's her name, Brittany, shut it down willingly. So because they were hounded, because it was a scam, because they
whatever happened to Brittany? Where the hell did she go? I mean, I understand that they shut down their little scam, but they're not friends no more, or what?
I guess not.
How did they even become? Where did that whole thing come from?
I don't know. That came out of nowhere. I don't know. And I thought
weird that it was a trucking community, and we were being introduced to the trucking community at the same time. It was really weird.
Yeah.
I'd really like to find out how they got introduced.
I think it's Brittany at first was talking about how she was being harassed and being called a guy and all this stuff. I think and she probably just found her videos. I don't know, and then just connected with her. I don't know.
Interesting.
Yeah.
She really was a guy, right?
What's that?
She really was a guy. She is a dude. She is a dude.
Not that I know of.
Brittany is a dude. I have seen it.
No way.
Yeah, she was a dude. She's documented it herself, but you can see because she's like on forums and stuff like that on the internet.
Oh, okay. I wasn't aware of that.
Yeah.
So, all right, if you see here, it says USD, right? This is all raised in USD. That means anyone around the world.
How do I make this bigger? There we go. There we go. Now I can see it better.
All right. See, it was a USD fundraiser.
Ah, whoa! There's a first fucking receipt right there that I'm acknowledging and I'm understanding, because Betty's thing is, oh, we paid Stingray back, and we paid her back more money because the money because it had to go to Canada, and it was USD raised, so it was American dollars that went out there.
That's right. And I'll show
well,
you.
that's kind of what she's saying.
No,
She's saying,
she tried to say that I paid in Canadian, and I'm going to show you I paid $300 American, not Canadian funds.
Yeah, okay. I got you. I mean, if it's a USD raise, then yeah, they're not going to take Canadian dollars.
Right. Now,
that makes sense.
Before I get into that bit, here's the rest of the money I found that I gave her that was supposed to go towards the BBAC, which never made it. It went into their pockets. This money never went into BBAC, and it was supposed to go in
because it was never logged. Okay, so let's see. How much did you add up there? What was that?
$22.60
on the date of the 26th of December.
Yeah, that's in Canadian. Because anytime I make money or make a what do you call
super chat?
Anything, yeah, it goes into American funds because they're American. Mm-hmm. So I paid $22.60 American there. $5.65 American there. This is all American funds right here. Mm-hmm. If it was a Canadian chat, it would say $5. I don't who does $5.65, right?
You're right. That's what I was going to say. What was the point on the
all American funds?
Gotcha.
All right. So what's
so
that?
It transferred it. It transferred 20, from Canadian
30, 35, 40, 41, 42, at least $43 worth. And then
can you go back to that the history of the payments to the BB?
Oh,
do you have the history?
Yes. Now here's where on their live they were doing together.
Huh? I remember that one.
I put the what do you call so that you can read what they're saying.
The captions. Mm-hmm.
Yeah, the captions. I will tell you this, guys. Anybody who super chats tonight as well, I will personally make a commitment,
and I'm saying it on live. I have this stream. Do you need it?
To put I know where to find it.
Okay,
it's still up. To put all of that money right back into the GoFundMe.
Yep.
Okay. I don't know why I've got it twice here.
Who was saying it? It was Brittany, huh?
That was Brittany saying that.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
And I told BW when she paid me some of the money back that she claims was it was all the money I paid, which wasn't, which I'll show you in a minute. She told everybody that she was going to put all the money that was in the super chats into the GoFundMe. And I told BW that there was more money. I have to find it because I don't know. I knew I had it because I keep receipts on everything too. It's just a matter of where I put it, and I found it. So all that money on that list was not accounted for. And that was supposed to go to...
It was not accounted for on the GoFundMe, is what you're saying?
No, it was not.
For the BBAC?
No, it was not.
Correct. Another fucking receipt. Bam.
And there's where I said, throw this into the GoFundMe. And that was when I got all the rest of the money.
Go kick Dank's ass, girls. I'm kidding. I'm so kidding.
Now, I'm going to show you this clip of my receipt for the big payment. The music's not so important.
Yeah, you can turn off the music.
Okay.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Because you're not talking on it?
No.
Okay, cool. Go for it.
All right. It's playing. So watch the screen when I say. And I sent this to Nicolina too, and she disregarded it. She wouldn't even acknowledge it in her emails.
Okay.
See? U.S. funds.
Damn, they almost hit their goal, yo.
Yeah, and the 300, that 300 anonymous, that was my payment right there.
Yeah, I know she's acknowledged it.
Yep, she acknowledged it. U.S. funds.
Yep. Damn.
That was not 300 Canadian. That was 300 American, and I'm going to prove it. There it is. Boom. $392.46.
Oh, solid. Yes. That's a solid receipt.
Yep. Now, she's claiming I only made $300 Canadian, and she was boasting how the first time
she paid it back, and she paid back too much and all this shit.
No, wait. The first time she lied and said it was $381 that she paid back, when in fact it was only $361 she paid me back. So she couldn't even get her lie straight.
Of course you can't.
And I'll show you in a second, just a jiffy.
Good work. Good work.
Yeah. There it is, $361.81. That's not what I paid.
Yeah.
See, what I paid is on the right-hand side.
Mm-hmm.
So she
and that came from Brittany. Brittany paid you back, not Betty.
Right.
Interesting. Betty was, I think Betty and this falling out with this Steve guy too recently, with the
with
Viking, yeah, that guy. I think that had something to do with. I think she wanted to get some. I think she thought she was going to get a third of that cut for that donation stream, or not donation, the auction stream.
Oh, right.
But she didn't sell nothing. She sold nothing. She put up nothing. She could have put up a fucking pillowcase.
No, I know.
Yeah, she could have fucking got some spray paint like he did and fucking wrote on a white fucking t-shirt. Nothing. Yeah. But I bet you she wanted money out of that, and that's what pissed her off about Steven. I think that's just my opinion.
Yeah. Now here's okay. So now I've shown everything I need to there. So what's that up to? I gave her $37 for that reading, right? 37 American, plus what she shorted me here. Okay, how much did she short me here? About $31. So that's what? 69? Around $69 plus all that at least $40. No, more than that. 40 plus the 20, that's 60, another $60 of the stuff that they were supposed to put in BBAC and pocket it instead. So what's that add up to? Is anybody adding that up? That's over $100 of money that I gave, that she did not account for, and telling everybody that I ripped her off. And when I made the deal about the reading, another thing I should say is I never fucking it was never stipulated Canadian or American money that I was supposed to pay. I made the deal to pay $100 for that reading for my friend. And she's going around saying I agreed to pay $100 in American, which added up to about $150. So how does that work? That doesn't make sense, does it?
Nope.
No. So this is what Nicolina chose to ignore.
Yep.
I sent 3 or 4.
And she's ignoring these things for a reason. Betty is a very good tool for dark individuals. They call themselves the dark side. You know, like Betty's been wanting to end up in these circles, man.
Yeah.
That's why she's heading towards the bottom of YouTube.
They were all making fun of her. And
Absolutely.
So she goes and makes friends with them.
And those videos are still up. No one's privated none of their videos. It's fucking awesome.
I know. And
and
there was one more.
I wish they would, because I saved them, and it's like I feel like I should just delete them because they're still up in public. But it's like as soon as I delete them, they're gonna fucking private them or something.
Yeah. And before I forget, there was one other instance where I'd given her money to buy new tarot cards. Okay.
I remember that.
And instead, without even asking me first, because I specifically said for the tarot cards, right? She went and got some shitty camera that she couldn't even fucking use. And she spent my money that I gave for cards to go towards this. And that was about $30 worth. And so therefore that wasn't accounted for either. So guess what, Betty, if you're listening, I'm sure she is. All the money that you wanted or demanded for that reading is all accounted for. I just showed the receipts.
Yep.
And it's all accounted for. I owe you absolutely nothing.
Nothing.
Nil.
Zero.
And all the torture that you put me through and all those fucking calls, I even fell asleep to half the time because you wouldn't stop. It was non-stop crying about Steve. Oh, I'm done. I'm giving him his keys back. I'm going to be on my own. Blah, 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 blah.
Oh, his keys back?
Yes.
Oh, I thought you said his teeth back.
No. No, but the truth of the matter is everything she accused me of to her new buddies is what she did. She tortured us. Yep. And I wasn't the only one. And in her little little Discord, there was all of maybe 13, 14 people. And there was only 2 or 3 people that were totally on her side. Several of us left her little Discord, okay? Several of us, not just me. They went with me and they are now in my Discord. And we are friends because we know the fucking truth about that lying cunt.
Yep. And let me highlight this comment. It says, DJ Moore says, that is a fact about the cards. Betty broke her cards saying I was going to die. I think she broke her cards by running them over with her chair.
Yeah.
And still using that card in that. Oh my God. Like, I haven't done my research on tarot or whatever. I did a little bit.
She's full of shit.
The little bit that I did read, like just the basic stuff that you could read about tarot, like intro to tarot, is like she totally missed that too.
Do you know what it is though? Here's the truth. It's a creative way to tell stories based on the cards. You know?
And the more that you know people, the better you're gonna be.
Right. Exactly. She had my friend. That card reading wasn't worth $10. She had everything wrong. She didn't have the guy's proper sign. Didn't have his health condition. Oh, he was gonna live. He's gonna live. Blah blah blah. Right? Yeah. She had it totally wrong. It was not worth what she demanded for it.
When it comes to somebody's real fucking life and real health, you know, and people's family wanting answers, and this lady just scams them.
Yeah. And the bunny rabbit died within a few days. She said the bunny rabbit's fine. It's not going to die, blah, blah, blah. The bunny rabbit died.
Yeah. And her fucking dog, and her dog alerted her to Brian Laundrie. And Brian Laundrie was hanging.
Here's another thing. Another thing she bragged about. She gave me so much advice, right, about my dog. Guess what my dog had? It ended up with 10 big cancer tumors. So any little advice she gave me about skin on my dog, it was $6,000 vet bill. So she didn't help me nothing with my dog. She's a fucking liar, a con. So hear me loud and clear, people. Do not let her give you advice about vet care or anything like that. She doesn't know shit from Shamu. I had to pay.
Why would you take? Why would anybody take any advice from her when all you got to do is like search it up and you'll find actual vet techs and vets on YouTube talking about everything. Like we just got an inverter. It's like a table, an inverter table. So it's one of those things that stretch your spine out a little bit. So you go, you know, you can invert yourself like 45 degrees or 90 degrees or whatever, you know? So, but I didn't want to just get on the thing and then just fucking start flipping backwards and think that I was going to be straightening my back or fixing myself, you know? So I just looked it up, and I mean, there's so many damn videos on YouTube. It's crazy, you know? So I don't know why somebody would even be asking Betty for any type of advice.
Yeah.
What the hell does she specialize in? I don't know. Go look at her Explore Talent fucking page. She's a fucking actress and a model, is what she says.
Yeah. Oh,
but
and
really,
DJ Moore. I remember clearly too. I just want to. He just reminded me.
You can see the chat, right?
Yeah. He says, Stingray, tell how you backed Waterhead up when she broke her card telling me I would die. Okay, I remember now. I remember you, DJ. He came in and said that he was going to go to this this wide area out in the desert or somewhere where there's a bunch of caves. And I guess there's some what do you call tales about how people disappear once they go in.
Yeah,
right?
And Betty said, don't go. Don't go. Yeah.
Yes.
Go ahead.
And because a card ripped, I don't know how, like, I guess the way she was shuffling it, it ripped. Am I right, DJ? Am I telling it right?
I didn't rip, DJ.
And right then and there, she had everybody believe that if he goes, he's going to die. Well, is he dead? He's right here in chat. Did you end up going?
And Melissa, we're going to ask you about that in just 1 second.
Yeah, he was looking for a missing hiker. Yeah, the hiker that disappeared in like a place like catacombs or something, or there was out in the desert or something.
I only know of Paris catacombs, but Kathy, you have to know your cards. Okay. She flipped the card out and it landed under her chair. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Yeah, she ran it over. She literally ran the shit over with her chair, and then she still used it like it was still official.
Yeah.
Like, oh my God.
Yeah, I know, right?
I'm not trying to laugh about it or whatever, but yeah, like literally, she legit. I mean, DJ, I don't think you paid or whatever, but I mean, this lady
No.
was literally taking money from people and telling people like, look at this stuff that she was doing.
Yeah.
And taking money for it.
Yeah, and she was saying how rub coconut oil and all stuff I already know. When my dog's skin started changing, and she said, "Oh, that's just anxiety and caramel colored dogs, right? My dog's got it, and so it's your dog." But no, it was fucking cancer, bitch. It was fucking cancer. You stupid bitch.
That's what's up, DJ. Yeah, exactly what Stingray said. And it's always nice to hear it from you know, I'm not trying to sound sexist or anything, but it's nice to hear it from a woman saying that shit in public, because you know what the rap that she gives me, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
And so it's I appreciate that. I appreciate you going on and saying that.
She knows everything better than anybody. That's her problem. A fucking narcissist is what she is. Because if anybody dares challenge her on anything, it's a big fucking fight. You're not my mother. Don't tell me what to do. Blah, 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 blah. And if anybody knows anything about Discord, you cannot kick out somebody who owns the Discord server. You cannot do it.
You can actually. I think you can, because you can give administrative power to somebody else.
Yeah, but I didn't have that power.
Gotcha.
And the only time she gave me that power was to help her fix something she fucked up, and I did it, and then there was no issue. So I never did anything underhanded or dishonest. Never, ever, ever, ever. I don't block people from chats willy-nilly. I don't get sensitive about comments, even if they're coming at me. I don't care.
I've never seen you be like that. You're not. I mean, yeah, you have, you know, people. It got so out of control to where, you know, yeah, you block people or whatever, but no, you're not a block happy. You're not a blockaholic. What I call a blockaholic.
No, never.
Not at all. Not even close.
No. If anything, I would time you out. But if she demanded block that person, well, you have to do it.
Yeah,
right?
I hear you.
Yeah,
for sure. Yeah, you're right about that one. Who?
Yeah.
Simon, you still a Washam warrior? What's up, fella man?
But you know what? Any of her simpletons that are following her that don't know her as well as we do, they will find out. The next falling out, it'll happen. It's the same pattern. She has the same pattern. She takes one little bit of truth, twists it around, and adds falsehoods to it.
But that's after she uses you and takes you for everything, you know, everything she can, you know.
And it didn't happen until she knows me.
She went to Utah with no money.
Yeah, I know.
What the fuck?
And you notice when she was down there, her camera was always more on her than it was on LaDawn. Did you notice that? In all her uploads, it was always on her more than anything.
I can't believe she told LaDawn that she faked having fun.
I know. That was heartbreaking.
Who does? I don't even like LaDawn, and that shit bothered me.
I know. Friends don't do that to friends.
That was not a friend ever. That person does not know how to be a friend.
And she resented me the most because I wouldn't totally kiss her ass. Yep. I kissed her ass enough to be friends for the time we were.
Yeah, I hear you.
Right? Just enough. But you should have heard the whoppers of fights we had in Discord chats. Oh fuck. We did not get along because I'm honest and she's a fucking creeping liar.
You did. You were calling her out when she was doing that tarot card about somebody's family member. You had like a third person with you or something like that.
Yeah.
You were talking about it just a little while ago. Yeah, you were trying to keep her on point on that one.
Yeah.
You know,
and she didn't like
that because most people are just like, yeah, you know.
And my friend afterwards says she is full of
shit. I mean,
totally full of shit.
Any sane person would understand that. Like,
I right away. The recording, by the way.
Man, you seen the one where I think it was this guy named Tarquin. He was on DFK's panel, I think, and Tarquin, and then this other guy named Shiva or whatever.
Yeah.
And they asked her.
Church of Four channel. There was a battle with them for the longest time. Yeah, she did a reading for Him and some other guys. Yeah.
And they asked how many kids he has or something like that, or what the
Yeah.
sex of his kids are. She was like, "You got one boy, one girl." He was like, "I
He was
got no
wrong.
kids."
Exactly.
And she was like, "No, wait." She was like, "But wait, I mean, it's somebody that you've been with." And he's like, "No, I got no kids, lady."
No shit.
Oh gosh.
And it never ended. And then a real ex-friend of mine called her up not too long ago. Well, I think my legal team got to her because there nowhere on the internet do I have my legal name anywhere or anything about my personal business. Nowhere on the internet. So this bitch texts Betty and they start telling more lies upon lies about me. I have never lived with a man for at least 10 years now, okay? I worked 23 years in the healthcare field until my car accident. That's what took me out. So, and the lies that came out after all that, and the police were called by her and also by me because this ex-friend attacked me and my pets in her apartment when I finally told her I'm not fucking moving in. I have my own home. And this woman was another Betty Washam, actually. She was trying to con me to pay her more money and cost me more living, right? So I called the cops, I don't know how many, at least 10 times. And when they came, they apologized for taking so long. She had locked me on the balcony with my pets, with no toilet, no food, no water. And it was a hot fucking day. And I'd been out there trying to stay away from this bitch. She was harassing me the whole day, insulting me and everything. Okay. And when she called the cops, I heard the cops say, well, she's not violent. She was describing me as violent. And because I was yelling and screaming back at her, right? And then that wasn't good enough. So guess what she did? She hung up the phone and physically attacked me. And I defended myself, okay, to stop her from yelling at me and coming at me physically between me and my dog. She was threatening to take my dog away and this and that. And so anyway, the cops came, apologized. They clearly seen, because she was even combative with the cops. They clearly seen who the aggressive one was. So everything she put on her channel was all fucking lies. Lies.
Bam. There you go.
Yeah.
Hearing it from another ex-friend of Betty Washam.
Mm-hmm.
And real quick about the chat, Illusio, Simon, why are you bringing up people's children? That's your first warning. And and people that know that they have the authority with Blue Wrench or whatever, if he is being a distraction, go for it.
And Illusio is from Agent 19. Agent 19 and that crew. Yeah.
But I don't think he's ever been a Betty Washam fan. I'm pretty sure he interviewed her once and he pretty much cucked to her or whatever. But whatever. Most fucking single lonely guys do. But I hold that against him in no ways.
And can I say one more thing?
So I will say I don't think he is a Betty. He's not one of Betty's henchmen. I will say that.
Mm-hmm. No, I've never seen Illusio in chats. Another thing I want to say that Betty boldface lied about. I have never lived off of anyone. And the reason we pay for insurance up here is when we get in an accident, we're entitled to certain things that we can no longer do. Okay? Because of someone else's carelessness. They destroyed my car. It wasn't just a bumper fender. My car was irreparable after the crash. Okay, number one. Number two, I'm not living off of anyone. I never live off anyone. I put in a full career of 23 years. I've been working since I was a kid. Okay? So 23 years as a healthcare professional. And the rest of the time while I was supposed to be growing up, I lived in horrible conditions at home, all right, with a man who was drunk every weekend. And I was asked to do deplorable things, okay, on a school night. So you tell me, Betty Washam, where do you get your facts about my life? I've never told you any details about my life. And I sure as fuck don't live off anyone. I
And,
worked hard all my life.
Coffee Crazy Land and Controversy says you don't have to explain Stingray, and I agree.
Yeah,
Um,
I know.
everybody in here, there's almost 30 people in here, and I'm pretty sure every single one knows the truth about Betty.
Yeah.
Now, there might be a few that are, that might be listening that might be on the fence or might be new to Betty and might have heard my name through through her fucking rants or whatever. These people need to take note. They need to see that there's people that have real life experienced this shit from Betty. She's not she's the type of person that is willing to take it offline and is willing to go to however far you explain extreme, she'll go further than that.
And it was all because I chose not to be her friend anymore. That's what all this was about against me. That's all it was. So fucking petty. And people, she would follow me around ever since to other chat rooms where people had no issues with me whatsoever. And she had everyone block me because of her lies.
Simon, you want to come on up and explain to me why this is a chat of lies?
Yeah, let's hear this.
Well, I don't think he's directing that towards the panel. I don't think he's directing that towards you and I.
Yeah, I'm seeing the chats. I
think he's directing that more towards Philemon. Philemon, you're welcome to come up too. But for Simon to call this a chat of lies, I think he's going a little bit too far with that. I understand he's triggered or whatever. But I'm trying to be respectful. You know what I mean?
Who's FM?
Philemon.
Oh, Philemon. So maybe both of them should come up on panel and I'll jump down. I've told my truth.
You don't have to, but yeah, I mean, everybody's welcome. Anybody's welcome. But just keep it respectful. But yeah, no, Stingray, as long as you want to be up here, you can be up here. And if you want to jump down, anytime you want to jump down, that's cool. I appreciate your time. Well,
I appreciate you letting me come on panel and tell my truth because I've held it in for a long time, except when it's on my channel. And I think it's time that it would be good for everybody. Any personal experiences they come up on your panel and tell Betty Boop, Betty Washam's, what she's done to people just for petty fucking reasons because she knows she's gonna get outed. That's why she does that. And it's called discrediting. That's what narcissists do. They discredit you. That's what they do. That's their tool.
And they repeat their lie.
Yes, like a cult, over and over and over again. Because what's that saying? You repeat a lie many times enough, people will believe it.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Yep. So thank you, Stingray. I appreciate you. And also, I got to give you your respect. When you first had your falling out with her, I was skeptical. I wasn't sure because. You put up a couple videos that the audio was kind of not the greatest, and I told you about it as respectful as I could. You took it as a respectful. I wasn't trying to be disrespectful at all. You took it the right way, and what you presented today was awesome.
Yeah,
great. You can totally see everything. Everything was great. I appreciate your time and and the truth.
Yeah. So. And I figured out what I was doing wrong. Sometimes I forget to unplug my microphone, and that's what distorts the sound.
Yeah.
It was because
editing videos is not fucking easy.
Yeah, I know.
Especially, it's not like we're making some entertainment style action flick or whatever. It's like because you got to present receipts, you got to pull out from this folder and find it in this folder, and it's just. You got to explain it, and there's a lot to this, but so I appreciate you and the hard work.
Thank you, man, and likewise, man. You've got a whole list there, and I try to tell people about it to go look for yourself. And
I've seen it. I've seen you do that, and I appreciate that very much.
Yeah, and that's what prompted me to try and do similar.
Yeah.
So there you go. And I can't do it as much as you do because, life. I've got a busy life too. So
absolutely.
Yeah, but I do what I can, and I support you fully, Dank. I never thought you were a criminal. You're always very what's the word? I'm trying to think of the word. That's what happened. The car accident did. It's like there's certain words that I had no problem using before, but
No problem. No problem. I
what's the
appreciate
word?
you.
What's the word I'm trying to think of? When
I'm not sure.
you're
But
you have good manners and
oh, respect. I try to do the respect thing, you know.
yeah, you're respectable.
I mean,
That's what I was
I
trying
mean,
to say.
I can jump off the handle sometimes or whatever, but
I
yeah,
know. Same
but-
here. I can too. I used
Yep.
to do it all the time.
yeah, same here, same
Mhm.
here. But I appreciate that very much.
But you do a fine job, man, and no problem. Like I'm glad. I mean, I don't blame you for being a little skeptical at first because that's what happens. You think because there's so many people that flip flop, right? I'm not one to flip flop. Once
Nope.
I'm done with somebody, I am fucking done. Especially with someone like BW.
You're right. You're
Yes.
right. And kudos to you for being able to do that and doing it. And same with Boop and everybody else
Yes.
that has been able to do it.
Everyone in your chat, it made me feel really good when you guys all forgave me for anything I might have said. You know, because I don't like saying anything bad to someone I don't really know enough to say bad.
Absolutely.
I don't just go by what my leader, quote unquote, you know what I mean? I have my own mind and people need to do that. They need to think for themselves and not listen to these bullies that have these fucking legions, you know, of idiots that follow them and listen to everything they say. Like, oh my God, like it's God's word or something, you know?
People need to be skeptical of their favorite YouTubers, just like they're skeptical of their mainstream media.
Right.
I think that's like the trendy thing, you know. Everybody
Yes.
should know that the media is all propaganda, you know. So
Yeah.
that's how they should look at their favorite YouTubers, and you know.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, I really don't have sympathy too much for like people that spend their money on people and then they get, you know, they find out that they were getting juxed or whatever. But because if you're spending your money on YouTube, then you got the money to spend it, you know?
Well, I'll tell you the truth. To get in good with BW, I had to spend a little bit of money, right?
Wow.
It was a tool I used. And she was happier than a pig in shit anytime I was giving her money.
Fuck yeah.
Oh
Absolutely.
yeah.
Yeah, that's
But
the
when
way
the
she
money
is.
stopped flowing, then we started going at it.
Mhm.
Yeah.
I agree. But thanks a lot, Stingray. I appreciate the
Okay,
time.
man.
And you're welcome anytime.
Okay. Will
And
do.
if you're gonna get back in the chat or whatever, feel free to drop your link. People need to check out your work.
Oh, yeah, okay. And
right.
yeah, and I want to say too, as I always say, keep up the good work, Dank. You're doing great.
I appreciate that very much, Stingray.
And
Thank
chat,
you.
and
You
chat.
as well.
Yes.
Yep. And one more shout out to the chat. She just brought it up right now. When she did have her falling out with Betty, we all did show her nothing but respect, and that's because you weren't one of the ones that flies off the handle, and you know, like you said, you weren't just a follower of the cult, you know. Right. So we noticed that, and yeah, we got a live chat. You know, we got these people have been there. You know, a lot of the people have been there. You know, just like Betty Boop said. You know, now a few of them have invited Betty to their house and experienced her. So
yeah. And God help you if you do it from here on in, because there's been plenty of warnings. There's plenty out there now. Believe it, folks. Believe it.
She's making it a little bit difficult by changing her name and doing all that stuff, but it all goes back to Betty Washam. She cannot. Yeah. She that's her name, and she can't get away from it, even if she wanted to.
Exactly.
So.
All right, man.
Oh yeah. Thanks a lot, Stingray. You have a good night.
Okay, you too.
All right. Thanks.
Cheers.
Cheers. All right, chat. Oh, that was a really good segment. I gotta say that might have been one of my favorite segments that I've had with somebody. She presented her evidence very well. She didn't lag. She you know, that was great. Like, the reason that I'm saying that is because, like I said, you know, when they first had their falling out, the video quality was not that great, and you know, my skeptical mind, you know, I didn't think it, but I left it open for, you know, for it may be a possibility that, you know, there was a LARP there going on and there was a fake fight, you know, in order for her to, you know, maybe try to, I'm telling you, Betty has thrown so many curveballs. It's, you know, it's easy it's easy to understand when, you know, you've experienced it a bunch of times. But, you know, like I said, we still welcomed her in, and it worked out for the best. So good on you guys. Good on you guys, chat. Does anybody else want to jump on for a little bit? I'll leave it open for you guys. If not, oh man, honestly, I don't want to get into it. I really don't. I'd rather just go inside and relax with my lady, because we've already been talking about her enough. You know, I don't like talking about this lady, but I do like proving her lies, and I do like bringing awareness to people that are experiencing it. And you know, it's people like Stingray, people like Boop, and you know, like all these people that are, you know, that have experienced it over there. That's the type of people that I like over here. You know, I like people that are not order followers. You know, I completely encourage anybody to come up to do a debate. You know, if somebody wants to debate or whatever, I'm all for that anytime. I'll even do the devil's advocate type thing, because I know that the more we talk about things, the more we're informed, the more the less that we're distracted. Does that make sense? Because YouTube can be very distracting in many different ways, and will send you down these rabbit holes where it's like you spend all this time on this useless bullshit, and when you could have been filling yourself, you know, your brain with knowledge, you know, because there's a lot of knowledge on YouTube, and there's a lot of scammers too. So going back to Betty, let's see. Let me read the chat. I'm just gonna read the chat for a minute, and then I'm gonna shut it down, guys. I got cotton mouth like a son of a bitch, so let me take a drink. It sounds like the neighbor's outside, so I'm gonna go smoke a doobie with them before I go inside. Oh, okay. 1 second, Boop. Shit, what the hell am I doing here? Exit full screen. Okay. Get the link again. Bam. Bam. Sure, Simon. What would you like to debate, and when would you like to debate? Okay. Well, I'm just looking through the comments, and my baby probably got excited when she heard me say that I wanted to spend time with her. So, Boop, do you is it okay if we do it tomorrow or something? Or I can just you know how I am. If you got stuff to say or whatever, I'll give you the floor or whatever. If you got something, if you got something quick or something, no problem. Oh, it wasn't for me. Oh, it was for me. I'm not understanding that, but I'm not sure. No, it wasn't for me. Oh, you wanted the link for somebody else? Is that what you're saying? Like leave it, drop the link for anybody. Is that what you're saying? I got you. I got you. I got you. I think that's what you're saying. My fault. My fault. I think. All right, fellow man, I'm gonna give you a few minutes, okay? You're showing your face right now, so I'm not sure. Oh no, this is Simon. Oh God, Simon. Oh God, you're lucky I'm a free speaker, babe. Let me give him 5 minutes, and then I mean he'll probably just fucking. He's probably just gonna go off, so I can probably put the headset down and go inside. But I really don't want my channel to be burnt down today. I'm just kidding. Oh God. You guys, here's Simon. Welcome,
Dank,
Simon.
Thank you, Dank. Thank you, Dank. No, I really thank you. All right, Dank. I'm gonna because of what you said, and I know I can go on. All right, so I'm gonna be really succinct. Right?
Okay, I appreciate it.
Right. I think FM is a disgusting, awful Christian, fundamental Christian cunt.
Okay, so these are your opinions.
Yes, that's my opinion.
Okay.
Yep. That's all I have to say, mate.
Okay.
If FM
I mean,
wants
do you want to explain? Do you want to explain why you feel that way, or are you just going to say because he lies about you or something?
Because of my last 5 years' experience.
Okay.
That's it, bro.
All right.
Because of my last 5 years of experience. 5 years of experience goes a long way, right, bro?
It does, Simon. But also, I mean, in those 5 years, you'd think that you'd present like some evidence or proof of whatever.
No,
Dank.
I'm not a live streamer nor a recorder. Right?
Okay. So,
okay,
what about the community?
Just accept that.
I do accept it. I absolutely accept it, Simon.
Okay.
I understand the shit. Like I said, to Stingray earlier, it's not easy. Even people that want to do it, some people might even try it, and
mate, I want to do it.
Can't do it.
I want to do it, but I'm not that technically.
Okay, no. What I'm saying is, I hear you on that, but you do realize that there is 33 people in here, and a lot of people know you.
Is there
and
33
have
people?
And
I don't look at the numbers, but anyway.
Yeah. Okay. Well, what I'm saying is a majority of the people in here they know you.
Yeah. Yeah, they know me. They know me. Right.
So I'm going to ask the chat. I'm going to ask the chat if they would give their opinions of what they've experienced from Philemon and Simon in these last 5 years.
Yes. Yeah. Okay. That's cool.
Okay.
I'll go with that, Dank. I'll go with that, Dank.
You got anything else for me?
I am literally challenging what FM been saying. I think he's a lying, disgusting cunt.
Okay, it says, Simon, this is from Philemon. It says, Simon, how many times do I have to talk to you to refute your drunken rages? No panel tonight for me working at Burger King. Thanks, Phil. That was a shot at Tommy, wasn't it?
I don't know. I've never
was it Philemon?
Anyway,
I think people ran with that one or something.
But there's
I don't
nothing wrong with working for Burger King. All right?
Hey, working is a good thing.
There's nothing wrong with being gay, right? There's nothing
just
wrong
working
with working with Burger King or being gay, guys. All right, it's all okay.
I use Ben. Did you say Ben Gay? Did you say if you use Ben Gay, it's okay?
I don't know. What did you say? Sorry, I missed that.
Oh, I thought you said something about Ben Gay.
No,
the creamer.
What's Ben Gay?
Ben Gay is like Icy Hot. Do you know what Icy Hot is?
No, I don't. Sorry, man.
Okay, so it's a topical for for sore muscles and stuff like that.
So a chemical.
Hold on.
A drug. So you're talking about a drug. Are you talking about a drug, man? I don't know. Are you talking about a drug? Ben Gay? I don't know. I've never heard of it. Sorry.
Okay, so I don't have any Ben Gay, but that right there is Icy Hot. Same thing. Okay?
Icy Hot.
It's a little aerosol sprayer, and it's a pain relief dry spray.
Oh, okay. Never heard of it.
16% menthol and 16% camphor.
New to me, sorry, bro.
Yeah, well,
absolutely new to me. Sorry, I've never heard of it. Never heard of it, man. Sorry,
It's
bro.
new. It's actually new to everybody.
Yeah. Okay. All
New,
right. Cool.
new style.
Hey,
it really is
FM.
pain.
Hey, FM. Thank you for introducing us to a new drug. Hey, guys. Do you understand what just happened then? FM just literally played a false motherfucker. FM, you're a lying cunt.
What do you mean a false motherfucker? What are you saying?
I have no idea what Ben Gay was, right? But you brought it up because FM.
Well, no, I think you said something about you had no problem. You said I don't care if with him being gay or something. Is that what you said?
No, never.
Yeah,
no,
yeah. You said I don't care. You said it's okay if they work at Burger King. It's okay if you're
No,
gay.
Before that. Sorry, bro. Before that. I have no idea of the drug you're talking about. Right? I'm not sure why FM brought it up. I have no idea about the drug.
I don't think FM brought it up. But
Well,
maybe he did. I don't know.
I didn't. You did, man. I'm just answering.
That's what I'm saying. Fellowman didn't. I did. I thought you said.
Okay.
I thought you were talking about. I thought you said Ben Gay, but you said I don't care if you're being gay.
No, sorry, mate. No. I'm talking about FM. I'm just talking about FM.
Yeah,
If
you're referring to Fellowman being gay. Like
no.
I mean, but see, here's the thing: is you just came up and you said that you know. You're butthurt. What I'm saying is, you said that you were butthurt about the last 5 years with Fellowman, but then you kind of throw shots at him for no reason.
I've never said FM is gay. I'm not sure what.
No, I don't think you were referring to him by himself as gay at that time, but you did say, "I don't care if you work at Burger King. I don't care if you're gay."
Dude,
so, yeah.
That's after the fact. So that's something you brought up, and then
you said it. You said it in consecutive sentences.
Dude, are we talking about something about FM, or are we just?
That's what I'm saying. I thought you were trying to refer to Fellowman.
No, I wasn't.
And what I was going to say is, why are you coming up here saying that he's attacked you for 5 years, but then you come up here and you start attacking him?
He has attacked me for 5 years, and it's got nothing to do with gayism. My bad. If that was your inference, not my point, right? I just think FM is a fundamental crazy Christian that lies.
Okay, how much? What percentage of America do you think is a fundamental crazy Christian?
I have no idea.
Well, I'm gonna say there's a wide range of them.
Man. I am not a statistician, right? Sorry, I have no idea, right?
What about people that you came across?
Dude, well, I'll just.
A lot of Christians are, like diehard Christians are.
I am not having a go at Christians. I'm having a go at fundamental FM Christians, right? Don't get me wrong, bro. Don't misquote me. Okay.
So it's only.
Do not misquote me.
It's only Philemon. Sounds like you're going after him again.
Absolutely, it is only Philemon. I think he is a false Christian.
But he's not up here calling you all kinds of names. So why are you up here calling him?
Excuse me? He just inferred all sorts.
Oh, wait, no. He's not on live stream. He's not on panel.
Okay,
going after you.
I'm happy.
Why are you on panel going after him?
I'm happy for him to jump up here and we can talk. But FM just ran.
He obviously said he doesn't want to.
Of course he doesn't, because he's a gutless cunt.
And Simon, the only reason that I let you up,
hey, mate, I'm here,
and I respect you is because you are an Aussie. You're an Aussie, so I can't hate any Aussie.
FM isn't, right, bro? And FM isn't, right?
FM is not an Aussie. Yeah, you're right.
No, FM isn't here.
He's in the chat.
I'm here. I can't see the chat, man.
Do you hate Fellowman because he believes in Christ?
Dank,
or you hate no one?
I hate no one.
Okay, do you have a problem?
Dank, I hate
Simon.
No one.
Do you have? Okay, I hear you. Do you have a problem with Simon following Christ?
Me following Christ?
Simon I'm sorry, Christ? with Fellowman following Christ.
Absolutely not. Until he brings it to YouTube.
What do you mean?
I mean that he literally plays his Christ game online.
But you choose to click on his video, Simon.
I've never clicked on an FM video in.
Then how do you know what he's doing on YouTube?
Because he's here, bro. Because he's in the chat.
I'm not getting. I'm not getting any Christian pushing in the chat.
To click on FM. I do not need to click on FM.
I don't see him
I gave
pushing
that up
Christianity
years
in my
ago,
chat.
right? I gave that up years ago, right? In fact,
What I'm saying is I don't see Philemon has never pushed Christianity on me.
I will tell you this. Dank, I will tell you this. I think FM has great information.
Okay.
I just think he is fundamentally fucked by his Christianity. No, by his fundamental Christianity.
I think that what you just said right there could lead to a great conversation between two men that have respect and can have a conversation with each other.
I agree.
And can maybe get something put aside and maybe move on.
I agree. I think that would be a great fundamental conversation.
Philemon, when you think about it, 20 vids is
Come
not
on, FM. Come on, FM. Jump on.
20 vids is not really a lot, though, Philemon. You got to understand that, bro.
Hey, Dank, I agree with you, mate. I'm here. Where's FM?
Like I said, I'll let him get on, and I'll
Dank,
mute up.
Are you playing the devil's advocate, or are you playing the FM?
No, because I'm not doing a religious debate. I am not polished on my religion.
But you are, because you're bringing up religion.
No, what I'm saying is, you guys. I'm trying to find out what your guys' issue is.
Dank, I'm not religious.
Okay, but what I'm saying is, he said in the chat that your problem with him is that he's a
religion. You fuck your own mind up. That's my belief, right? Don't delve in religion. Just literally have a personal conversation with God. Don't do religion. That's my belief, mate. Fundamental. Right?
I don't do religion either.
Okay.
You know that?
So what are you talking about then?
No, what I'm talking about is trying to get you and Simon to find a way to
and Simon.
I'm sorry,
I am Simon.
You and Philemon to get on and talk so that you guys can move forward. So you guys can move forward so that you don't have to jump on all the streams that you see him in a chat. So you don't have to feel like you have to jump on every single stream when you see him in a chat.
Not true.
So that you can tell everybody about what's gone on for the last 5 years.
Not true. I don't do that. I see FM in many streams. I chose this stream for this reason. Understand that, Dank.
Say that again?
Understand that. I am waiting for FM to jump on. Right, bro? I am here. I'm here, FM. Jump on.
Yeah,
bro.
well, and
that's unfair. I think that
I already saw him say that he's not going to jump on, so we can, we can let that one go.
Hey, then, mate. Then I guess shall I leave this too? I'm happy to have a convo with you, bro. I'm happy.
That's cool. I'm not gonna debate religion with you, Simon. And no, dude, I was just gonna give you like 5 minutes, and I'm probably gonna jump off. But like I said, if Philemon wants to debate with you, or if you guys want to try to talk it out, cool. I'll let you guys have it out. As long as you want.
I'm here.
I'll mute up or whatever. But he doesn't want to do it tonight, dude.
He never wants to do it.
Well, probably because after 5 years of all this shit, he's probably over it.
Well, hey, I feel the same, but I'm manning up. I'm manning up, Dank. Right? I've been here for fucking 7 years. Hey, FM has been here for fucking 10.
If he jumped on right now, what would you want to talk to him about?
Dude, I'll talk to him about that, bro.
What? I'm saying, what would you want?
No, man. No, Dank. Don't.
What topic would you like to talk to Philemon about?
I would like to ask Philemon why he is such a fundamentalist, fucked up Christian.
That's a stupid question.
No, it's not.
It is. It's a stupid question to ask a fundamentalist Christian or whatever you think he is.
Okay. I get you. I agree with you. I think it's a stupid question to ask a fundamentalist.
Okay. I agree. So what kind of answer do you think you're going to get?
I think lies.
So why waste anybody's time?
I'm not wasting your time.
Well, I mean, lies is a waste of time.
Yes. So,
I think. So why are you inviting that?
Yes, I think FM lies. I think he's a waste of time. I agree.
So what are we doing?
Dank. Stop running interference.
All right, Simon.
You giving me my 5 minutes?
Interference for who? For Tommy Schoenberger or for Philemon's muffins? For Philemon's muffin burgers?
Now you're going ABC wise, are you?
I mean, you're going ABC on me. You did it first.
I'm not, man.
Yes, you are. You just said that I'm running interference for fucking Philemon, bro. I work fucking full time, bro. I work full time, bro.
You guys ever do. I challenge ABC more than you guys ever do, and you won't know it, right?
What my point is that you just got done saying, okay, that I'm running interference for Philemon. You know that
Yeah,
that's
that's
not
what
true.
it feels like. It's what it feels like.
But you know that that's not true. So why even say it?
It's not true. It's not true. I just think you're just fucked up at the moment, right? Not
Buzz?
true, man. I don't
Buzz
believe
maybe,
it's
but not
actually
fucked
true.
up.
I think you are. You know,
No, I'm buzzed. I'm buzzed, but I'm not fucked
live
up.
streams, dude, Dank, I think live streams do things to people.
What do you mean?
I think live streams change people's minds.
Well,
Dank, you are defending
Do you-
FM because he won't come on. I should not be arguing
I'm
with
not
you
defending
about me and
Wait a
FM.
minute. If I was defending
FM should
FM,
just
then I
jump
would be
on.
having a conversation about
FM should just-
fundamentalist Christianity with you right now. I'd be trying to defend fundamentalism and Christianity.
No, I didn't say that.
But I'm not trying
I
to
didn't
do
say
that with you.
I did not say that.
But,
I said
but
you
you
were
just said that I'm
defending
trying to defend Philemon.
Yeah, you are.
How? I'm not trying to defend anything.
Are
All
you
I'm sa-
kidding me, bro?
How am I defending Philemon?
If you were honest, you would say, FM, get the fucking on here now.
I was
bro.
gonna say that, but before I said that, I read where he said I'm not going on tonight, so I'm not gonna beg somebody to jump on my stream.
I just said what you were gonna say. It's all good, man.
Okay,
It's all
again,
good.
I seen where he said he's not going to come on tonight. So why am I going to beg somebody or try to pry somebody?
I don't expect you to do any of those things, bro.
Because that would be me. That would maybe me
Dank,
working for
I
you,
expect
right?
Nothing from you.
Because then that would be me maybe working
Dank,
for you, right?
Dank, I expect nothing from you, except maybe fair play, right? That's the only thing I accept from you, right?
Okay,
Only thing I want
I'm
from you.
giving you.
And I don't think you're being
I brought you up.
I think you are
Simon.
now defending a disgusting cunt like FM, and that's
I
wrong,
think,
man.
I think you.
I'm here. I am here. I am here. He is not.
I think you have the right to feel that way about anybody you want. But I think you think that I'm running interference because I'm sitting here telling you that the guy's not going to jump on, and you're upset. You're upset because I'm not. You're upset because I'm not coming up here going, "Come on, Philemon, jump on, or you're a pussy." That's what you're upset about.
Dank, I'm not upset, bro.
Okay, well, that's why you think that I'm running interference, because I won't say that he's a pussy for not coming up here.
Yes, absolutely. That's
but I don't feel that way.
Okay.
You already said.
Well, man,
I mean,
I feel that way. So we
how many times have you talked to him?
We both feel differently.
How many times have you talked to him? Had a conversation
in real life? Dude, I have had so many conversations with FM. It's not funny.
Okay, right? So that proves that he doesn't run.
No, he doesn't run.
Okay.
No, he doesn't run. But I think he's running now. But I think he's running now.
Okay.
Because I agree with you, man. I agree with you. I think he mans up, right? But I think he is fundamentally fucked up, right? You know.
No. All right. Well, I think a lot of people are fundamentally fucked up.
I think we all are, bro.
So why point it? So why are you pointing out Philemon? And I'm not trying to defend him. I'm just asking why are you singling him out?
Dude, I pop in your chat and FM attacks me.
How?
If FM popped into your chat, I don't attack him, right? He attacked me.
How did he attack you?
I'm just playing the defensive, but I know that's wrong. I know I'm on the defensive because I'm playing the defensive. Okay, I get it, Dank, but understand, I don't attack, just like you, bro. Well,
yeah, you jumped on, and you're not jumping on to go after him, to just call him names. Dank, you want to have a talk with him.
Dank, I am here. I am here.
I think we all see that. We see that, and he still hasn't said anything about changing his mind. So, you know, I'm going to end the broadcast.
Hello, man will never change his mind. That's good.
Well, yeah. I mean, he's agreed to join you before a lot of times, like you just said. So maybe tonight just wasn't the night.
Maybe it wasn't.
Yep. Does that make him a fundamentalist cunt?
Absolutely. That's what I think about.
Why? The fact that he doesn't want to jump on tonight makes him a fundamentalist
it's got nothing to do with tonight. It's got to do with my previous experiences, bro. My many previous experiences. It's got nothing to do with him jumping on tonight, right? Understand that, Dank. I am not judging him.
Right, and but you are sitting here saying that he's running from you.
I'm not judging him by tonight, Dank.
But you're saying that he's running from you.
Of course he is. He's a gutless cunt.
I think that's just your way of trying to bait people on.
Dude, do you really think that?
Yeah, I do. That's why I said it.
Well, then why won't he come on?
Because you're not too good at baiting.
Okay, so I'm not good at baiting. I'm not good at debating.
No, I didn't say debating. I didn't say debating.
I said
baiting.
I heard you. I heard you. You said baiting.
Yeah, but you said debate afterwards. You slipped that word in.
I said baiting, and then I said debating.
Correct.
Okay, cool.
So you're saying that you're not good at debating.
I am baiting.
Word salad.
Dank, I am baiting.
You're baking now?
Absolutely.
What are you
Dank,
baking?
FM, get on. I am baiting.
Oh, you're baiting. Okay. Well, FM's not gonna he's not gonna take the bait.
Not. Of course he's not. Of course not. It's all good. It's all
And
good.
you know what? I have a feeling that he doesn't want to jump on because he feels like you're buzzed or you're drunk. And I can relate to that because Betty Washam has asked me to fucking get on her panel all the time when she's drunk, and I refuse to do it.
Tonight, FM just accused me of being a Betty file. I've never watched Betty. The only reason I know about Betty is because of you.
Well, so I corrected that, and I corrected that, didn't I?
Sorry. FM
did I correct it?
Me of being a better file, right?
Did I?
But I don't watch Betty. I've never watched Betty, and the only reason I know about Betty is because of you. So I think FM is a lying cunt. I think he's baiting. I think he's a baiting Christian motherfucker.
Okay.
And
Well,
I think
earlier
he knows what he's doing. I think
I corrected the record, and I said that I don't feel like you're a Betty.
I'm not, mate. I'm not talking about what you feel.
No, but what I'm saying is
that FM lied.
What I'm saying is that goes to the point. That goes to the point earlier when you were saying that I was trying to go up to bat for fellow man.
FM lied. He lied. He just said, "Oh, Simon, you're a Betty thing." I've never watched Betty, man. The only reason I know about Betty is because of you and Malibu, right? So FM lied, right? That's a fact, bro. That's a fact.
And I always get you confused with that ghost guy. You didn't have that.
Don't start, man.
No. Maybe it's because of your profile pictures or something like that. But you didn't have that because I think
Ghost only goes by so many profiles. And if you watched yesterday, you would realize that Ghost is a lying cunt.
I didn't pay attention to anything he was talking about.
Well, you should have. You should have.
No, what I'm saying is he interviewed Betty before.
Don't compare me to Ghost, right?
What I'm saying is he interviewed Betty before, and sometimes I
have never interviewed Betty. Has Ghost?
No, I'm saying Betty? Ghost did.
I have no idea, man. I don't follow Ghost. Sorry, bro. I think Ghost is a cunt. I think he is like FM material. Just scum. Absolute scum. It's funny though, isn't it? Because I think FM is scum because he is a fundamental Christian, and I think
I do agree with that.
I think Ghost is scum because he doesn't believe in anything. You understand? I'm in the middle, man. I believe in God. I'm not going to say God. I believe in Source. I don't want to fuck down the Christian value. I don't want to go down the Ghost nihilist value, right? So don't compare me to either, bro. It's just not. It doesn't work, right? Sorry, Dave. What do you believe, Dave? What do you believe, Dave?
I believe that I get your avatar and his mixed up. That was my point.
Dude.
That was my point.
Dude, you need to sort your own mind out because I can't help how you mix things shit up, bro. I can't control your mind.
It's because I don't really know you guys that well, And
then
you guys both have foreign accents.
Making judgments.
Or no, he doesn't have a foreign accent, does he?
Making fundamental judgments, Dank. Right? Stop it, bro.
Oh my God.
Stop it, bro. Come
on. What judgment did I make on you, bro?
You just said you think this.
No, I didn't.
Yes, you did.
No, I didn't. I said
yes, you said it several times.
I said
I think this. And
you I think and that. Ghost. I said I would get you and Ghost confused.
Well, dude, I'm not sure how on earth you
I just tried to explain it to you.
Even though
you're speaking over me.
Confused, right? It's all good, bro. It's all good.
It's all good. I know. I apologize for getting that confused. And it was your avatar.
It's all good. I'm glad you apologized.
I'm a stoner, bro.
At least you can, right? At least you can, right?
Of course I can.
At least you can. At least you can.
We're only men, bro. We're not anything else, man.
Hey, dude, we all fuck up. We all fucking say shit, and our opinions change after varying views, right? After we get varying views, right?
Yeah, that's healthy. Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. That's me. Is that you?
What?
I said that's me.
That my opinions can change?
Yeah.
Absolutely.
Okay. Cool.
My opinions go towards the facts.
Well, sorry, mate. What do you mean by facts?
Well, from evidence, from findings.
Sorry, mate. You're talking
It's
YouTube, right?
What I'm saying, well, yeah,
You're talking
and on
YouTube.
YouTube
You're
you get a
talking
lot of
YouTube.
hearsay evidence,
Dude,
and
dude,
that's
you're
not.
talking
I don't
YouTube.
consider that evidence.
Okay,
People
but
call
you just
hearsay
literally-
evidence.
You just literally defended FM for lying about me. So what facts are you talking about, bro?
How did I defend FM about lying about you?
Dude,
When,
you
listen,
just,
listen, hold on.
literally, man. you
Simon,
just defended
Simon,
it, bro.
Simon, give me 30 seconds.
Okay,
Before
I'll
you
give
jumped on, I noticed that Philemon said that you were a Betty Washam a fanatic. Okay,
Yeah,
whatever.
which is a lie.
Hold on,
It's a lie.
hold on,
That was
hold
a
on.
lie.
I'm not done. I
That's
said
a
30
lie.
seconds.
That is a lie.
Hold on, hold on.
It's a lie. It's a lie. It's a lie. FM lied.
Simon, did you see in the chat where I corrected them and I told them I don't feel Simon is a Betty
I did.
fanatic?
I did.
So how are you going to tell me that I'm defending him?
Because, dude, you are still.
How are you going to tell me that I'm defending his lies when I corrected him?
Okay, do you know what, Dave? My bad. My bad.
Okay.
You're right. I'm sorry.
Okay. All right. I appreciate that.
Yep, I'm sorry, mate. You know,
I appreciate it.
I should not have said that. I might have missed it, but my bad. I am sorry. I will go back and have a look at that. And
Oh, you might have not have read it. Maybe you didn't.
Yeah, I
But
might
yeah,
have missed it.
I corrected
I
it.
might have missed it. But anyway,
And
Dave,
nobody nobody said
Dave,
anything about
Dave,
that
I'll
since.
take your word. I'll take your word, man. I'll take your word
Cool.
over many other people here, right? So, thank you, Dank. And I'm sorry, mate. Maybe I misconstrued. Sorry, my bad.
Yeah, I think after I said that, I don't think anybody else accused you of being a Betty Washam fan. So let's just let that one go. It's
Yes,
okay to
let's-
move on. It's not
Yeah,
something to bring up on the
that's
next
cool,
live
that's cool.
stream, that panel that you get
Let's
on.
move
You know
on.
what I'm saying?
Let's move on.
Yeah.
I agree. Let's move on. You know,
Okay.
shit happens. We mix it up. Let's move
Yeah.
on.
It's fucking YouTube. And like I was saying, YouTube hearsay is nothing. That is, I don't
I
believe
disagree.
when somebody says something without any proof to it, when they're just giving their opinions, that's just hearsay.
I agree. But do you understand that there are many people here that don't understand the difference between hearsay and lies?
And I don't concern myself with them.
Okay, cool. I'm not quite there. I'm almost there, but I hear you, Dank. I wish I was there.
And I hear you too. I hear you too. And
I wish I was there, bro. I wish I could just.
you're about to be there. You're about to be there. So hopefully you
I
get
wish
there
I could
quick.
just log it off, right? You know, but I
Because
hear you.
this YouTube shit is not that serious, man.
But it's not. But Dank, you're here every day, right?
Absolutely,
So it's not
absolutely.
serious.
It's entertainment.
Dank.
It's
I
it's
feel
a little
like
bit of
putting
everything. It's a little bit of a lot of things,
Dank,
actually.
I feel like
It's
putting
entertainment.
popcorn-
It's not only entertainment. It's
more
knowledge.
than entertainment, Dank.
It's
Come
knowledge.
on. Even though me and Mr. Jones want to keep on saying it's entertainment purposes only, it's more. And even me and Mr. Jones will admit that.
Yes, there is.
Because there
more.
is truth. There is truth in chats. There is
Absolutely.
truth in chats.
You can learn how to work on a car through YouTube, bro.
Man, mate, dude, you can learn how to get
Make a
your
box.
next wife, bro.
You can learn how to build a box. And if you can learn how to build a box,
Hey,
you can build a
dude,
house.
You can learn how to cut your nails.
You can watch somebody get fucking pus fucking. I don't even want to say it because it's gross, man.
I get you.
I don't know why YouTube recommended some fucking video yesterday. It was some dude that had a hole in his fucking heel of his foot.
I get it, Dave. But we're still here. We're still here in YouTube Truth, right?
Absolutely, absolutely.
Okay, so we do care. We do care, bro. We do care, man. Come on, we do care, man.
I never said I didn't care.
Okay, that's cool. I'm just saying I care, right? And I'm saying I think everyone else does. But it can still be entertainment purpose only, right? Well, can it?
Say it again?
I said it can still be, even though we care, it can still be entertainment purposes only.
Yeah. See, the thing is, people take things too far.
Absolutely.
And relate. People build relationships and start telling their fucking personal things on these things, and then they lose their relationships with some people, and then those people start spreading words and things that were said in private, and then that turns into a big shit show, man. It's it's the same shit that goes on in high school, bro.
I get yes, it is like high school.
A lot like it.
Yes, it is. I agree with you, Dave.
So I don't know. I'm not trying to bring on any negative. The thing with me is like I may come off as a negative person or whatever to some people, but my ultimate agenda is always to try to. But my ultimate agenda is always to find some kind of common ground.
Oh, hey bro, are we not doing that now?
Yes.
Okay, cool. I think that it's important that other people see that even though there's people we oppose or we might not agree with online continually, we can still come to common ground. Can't we, Dank?
Absolutely.
That's my ethos, bro.
Well, because here's the thing: you and I, Simon, you and I could come to common ground right now because you and I have not gotten personal.
Okay, so what? If we get personal, should we start hating each other?
Well, that's how it happens.
I agree.
By getting personal.
That's why I asked you. I agree, Dave. I agree.
Yeah. So
that's why people do it. It's why people
need to start learning to be a little more reserved.
Well, maybe. And they also need to learn that why are you attacking people personally?
Exactly. You know,
I don't get it.
And I mean, I'm not going to sit here and say that I've never done it because I have. What I'm saying is I'm not going to sit here and say that I haven't done it because I have.
Oh, God, man, we've all done it. Come on, man. We're all guilty, right? You know.
Yeah.
Come on.
So it's about just moving forward.
It's a happy medium, bro.
It doesn't even have to be happy.
Well, no, it doesn't have to be happy.
But it doesn't have to be angry either.
No, it doesn't. It just needs to be a medium.
It just needs to be dropped.
No, not dropped. No, I think we should all discuss it. I think it's important to still discuss. I don't think we should drop it, right? But I agree with you, man. Man,
a lot of it could be dropped, bro. A lot of it could be dropped, and a lot of it does need to be discussed.
Oh, yeah, you're right.
I agree. I agree.
Yeah, good point. Yeah, a
lot of it. And you're right too. You know,
I could drop a lot of
shit needs to be.
You could drop a lot of shit. We could all drop a lot of shit, right?
But some stuff can't be. You're right.
Well, why can't we? Only because of how we
feel. There's no discussion. There's no respectful discussion.
Only because how we feel, man. I can't drop it. I just can't drop it, bro. I just can't drop it.
What can't you drop?
No, I'm making a point. Sorry.
I hear you. You're saying that that's how people feel.
We all do it. We all do it. That's the point I'm trying to
I hear you. I agree. I agree. But Simon, let me get off, man. I've been on here for 3 hours, bro. And I gotta work. I gotta work tomorrow, and I'm gonna go in and chill with my lady.
Thanks, man.
Thanks,
I'd like
bro.
to say, FM, you gutless cunt. But Dank, thank you. Thanks, man.
All right, Simon.
You be good, bro.
Take care, man.
Take care.
All right. Whoa. Well, it's always something like that with Simon. And I guess I've had him on a couple times, and usually conversation goes like that. So, whatever, it is what it is. I don't want to say it was a waste of fucking last half an hour because that would be disrespectful. But I feel like we got nowhere, and but that's I guess it's a good thing because it didn't get worse. So it is what it is. Thanks a lot, Stingray, for jumping on today. Again, great work, and hopefully you dropped your link in there for anybody that's. I think everybody's subbed or everybody's modded pretty much. So I think anybody can click on your avatar. So whatever, you can drop your link or don't. So you guys have a good one, and we'll talk to you after work.